Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Friday, it's the end of the working week, and that means it is time for us to be tuning in to some good old Among Us. Although I say old, for the second time this week, we're jumping into a game which has had a significant update. We're on to the Town of Us version 251 update. That means there are some new roles for us to be playing with today, guys. Oh yes indeed, you can look forward to those ones. Hello there MG Joker, hello Beardface, hello there Blood Void, hello there Celeste Magisteel. Celeste is in fact part of the group that's playing with us today in these sub-games. So let's get the lobby up and running. Let's get everyone into the group and we'll make this happen. I'll just send this out. The code is... You are shitting me. There we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, the details are sent on over, and yo, the Atagarasu 3. Once again, subscribing at tier 1, now on to 8 months. My dude, thank you very much. I look forward to murdering you as you join into us once again for this wonderful, wonderful game of backstabbing and skullduggery. But yes, thank you very much, dude. You're getting closer and closer to that grand old pot.
Hello.
Hello, Zoka. 8 months sus? Yeah. Oh, he's been sus for longer than that. Let's be real now, Beard. He's been sus for well longer than that. Sus as long as I've known him, to be honest.
Look like you want to play
I've known him for a while.
Different game.
Alrighty. So we've got Vin, we've got Zoka, we've got Robbie, we've got Yatta. Let's see, who are we expecting in full list?
Jasper's ever so slightly delayed.
Yeah, we should be having, there is Celeste, cool. So we should be having, as you said, Jasper's a little bit delayed. We should be having Vilda, Evie, Wonga, and Sil. That should bring us up to a full 11 people today.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Now let me also check, has the bot announced a stream yet?
I think actually I shouldn't say that. That'll give something away.
Yeah. Worth keeping that one in the text chat, because I know exactly what you're referencing.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stream today as well.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
Just be considerate of the stream and all of its participants.
I might be starting to at the sort of beginning of March.
Nice.
Yeah, let's set all those settings. Good, good, good. Alright then. Bitsy, it's weird having a beer with bread toast. What? Yeah, what's up?
When we go into the first game, the code at the bottom, does that stay there? Does it get any bigger? I've got it covered, but I just don't want
if you've got it
then...
covered now, you're fine, because it goes off screen.
Nice. I'll just leave that as it is then. Good.
Yeah. So I've got my subs rotator hiding that little spot where the code is.
I've got a picture of my Among Us character.
Nice.
You can access the wardrobe without crowded computer.
So Adamalic in a restaurant at the moment. Hope no one will take me as bits till I get home. I mean, fair enough. I'm not weighing in either way on that one. If someone wants to challenge you, that's up to them.
I've never asked that question.
But yeah, beard with the
Does this mean that the
beer and
hats are
bread
separate
toast,
from
like liquid bread and fried one. I just you have fun with that, Beard. You have fun with that. It's yeah. And hello there, Since. How you doing? Right. Now let's see. Have I got these roles selected correctly?
In my audio then. I don't know if that was everyone.
Testing. Can you hear me
Can
clearly?
hear you.
I can hear you. I'm just going to turn you up a little
I
bit.
came through clear for Ken earlier.
There we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming through
now,
pretty clearly.
Yeah.
Right, Evie, a recheck on that
Well,
audio.
if you don't catch anything, just let me know and I'll repeat myself.
Evie, testing.
Okey-dokey.
Hello.
I'm going to bring it right up.
Ken.
Hello.
Ken.
There, I've got you set to double volume, Evie. That should be good now. Alright then, let's see. So, Jasper's going to be a little bit late. Vilda said they're in. Just them to be here. But there's a sill, so that's good. And I'm seeing one. Wonga, that's it. And it seems that my bot is once again slacking, because last stream it didn't post in the Discord, and it seems it's not doing it again today. How rude.
I do like this mod has a lot of
Damn.
hats.
That really does. Damn.
Bot's getting fired.
Yeah, bot is getting fired at this rate. Let's just type in this.
How many bits are we waiting for?
Just Wonga, I think. For now.
Okay, yeah. So it would be Wonga, Vilda, and Whack. Whack said they're going to be a little bit late anyway, but Wonga, Vilda. It'd be nice if we could get onto 10 to get started, because that means we could run with the 10-person setting straight up.
Oh, did we say what the new settings are yet for everybody?
So, out of the optional ones that I posted, things which I wanted opinions on, they were pretty much universal. Either people all said the same thing, out of the 4 of you responded, or didn't have an opinion. The only one that was of any real contention, I believe, was the glitch venting. So I put that into 100% mode only. Glitch can vent on 100% mode, normally it can't. This means that the executioner, if their target dies without being voted out, the executioner instead turns into an amnesiac, which has replaced the shifter role. Y'all know about that because you read about it between weeks, I know you did. And the assassin, there is always one assassin per game. Always. I can't set it as a chance one. Don't wait for Whack. Okay, cool. No news from Vilda or Wonga, and we're already 6 minutes past the hour, so I am tempted to just get cracking. Given that we're on 8, what I'll do is I'll switch us to 1 imposter. Let me think. Shall we do 1 imposter, 2 neutrals?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Only 5 through, yeah.
Yeah, that should be balanced enough to not be total chaos. If I do that, that should be fine.
Does the Jester and Phantom count towards neutral roles?
Yes, they are Phantom. They are neutrals. The Phantom, I don't think it counts towards it, rather it's selected after the fact. No, Celeste, I'm not getting your audio at the moment.
Control R. If you can hear us, Control R.
Refresh my audio as well, just on the off chance. Right then, now I'm looking back at Twitch again, because I need to keep switching screens to get set up.
Yes.
There you are, yes.
Yay.
Okay.
Penguin has come in with a bad joke. It's already Penguin? Penguin, you've done 2 in a couple minutes. What? You know what? No, I'm going to check those in a moment when we get cracking. Alright, I think we're all good to go. Let's just go.
Ew.
Before Rob gets even weirder.
Oh no.
That's a chicken leg.
I
There
don't
we are.
think
We'll get
Rob's gonna get any
cracking
weirder.
on this. We have got a bunch of roles available. The crew roles are all on 60%, so they may or may not be in the game. Whereas for the neutral and imposter roles, there's more of them than there can be options, so they're all 100% to make sure there's this stuff in. Now, I just managed to get the role of no roll. That was unlucky. That was very unlucky. Oh dear. But it's fine. I'll just get cracking with mere tasks. So let's see. Penguin's bad jokes here at the start. We've got, I can't say if I like my new blender. It keeps giving mixed results. I forgot.
Jester? Just me?
And Penguin also going, what's the longest word in the dictionary? Similes. Because there's a mile between the 2 S's. I mean, I would have thought it'd be smiles from the similes, but sure.
Parallel med base.
I think we've got parallel medbay on. How do you mean medbay's not fixed?
As in, I had to wait for people to get off medbay before I could go on it.
Oh, bollocks. Alright, I'll have to refix that one. Okay.
And well, we now all know that Kenny's an imposter. Who didn't have the toss?
Yeah, didn't have the toss sucker. Well done. Let's get that running. Alright, QFab. Double hydrate, sure. Cheers. There we are. Alright, let's get back to running. Let's get back to running. We got that task running over there. Let's get this cracking. Bip, bop, ba-dip, bop. Nope, done that wrong. Try again. Gently does it. There we are. Let's check on vitals real quick. Nothing there. That's good, good, good. We have task counter in this update. Yes, we do have a task counter in this update. So you can clearly see on screen how lazy I am being now. There have been a number of different bits and pieces added to this update. I've not gone through and comprehensively added in patch notes into the bot details or anything, but all of the roles, you can do exclamation mark and the name of a role to see the details about it, with the exception of crewmate because it's not a role, it's a lack of a role. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Beware in O2, there is a minor event.
Yeah, I saw, and I just heard, didn't say.
Alright. Yeah, O2, there's a minor event.
Yeah.
Oh, the bot's ping does it! Oh, for crying out loud. Crying out loud. It's just messing me around, isn't it? Whatever. Double ping it is today. Double ping.
Yeah, we know it's a minor. O2, Ken and I both know about it, but I didn't think to say anything to Ken as I was running past because just slipped my mind.
EV's level 10.
Oh yeah, there's
levels.
It was really funny.
Oh, sorry, say again?
I said, well, who are you asking, sorry?
I don't know, I heard Robbie say something.
Well, all I was saying was, levels. You got level. Oh yeah, you got levels.
Oh,
all I was going to say was, I only called this meeting because there hasn't been any kills, and it must be really irritating now because the cooldown will be back, and I'm nearly done with tasks. So, you're welcome.
Damn.
The mayor thanks you.
Evie has custom picture. Yeah, he's got level 10 in the base game Among Us, so we can modify this.
Yatta is not sus, never sus.
We're skipping.
And I don't know if we're going to gain levels playing the modded version. I doubt that we will, but yeah. We might get those custom plates later.
Sure.
It's not something I focus on.
You
know me and cosmetics.
Damn.
Let's leave them all to it. Alright then, so I do unfortunately need to get this task done, so I might die here. If I get it done quickly, before their kill comes off cooldown, I might be okay. And what is Sil doing? Sil, what are you doing?
Hi, Ken.
Hello. Why was Sil tracking me? That was curious. I need to go in this way. Oh, that is a lovely vent. Look at that vent. That vent there is death. And Celeste has just arrived. Interesting. Is this by chance anywhere in the labs area, Evie?
It is by chance in the labs area, Ken.
Right, I saw Celeste. I just passed Zoka. And then I get into the decontamination. I'm going down into specimen. As I'm in the decom, I see Celeste's name pop up against the door. So Celeste is coming through this way.
I was about to go down into specimen as well, but the door shut behind me.
So
the door shut in front of me. Sorry.
I do want to point out in the last meeting, Celeste was being quite about their vocal actions and that lot in a way that made it seem like they were calling Esther. I think potential Jeff.
I was just going to say
I just want to point out, I don't think I actually said much at all last meeting.
Well, okay.
There's a game summary on the top left.
Yeah, there is now.
Everyone was.
Okay, so how did we just get a victory there?
Robbie committed suicide.
Yeah, I guess Jeff was wrong.
Oh, Rob. Oh, no. I was thinking, there's not an assassin. No, yeah, it's suicide.
I was really confused. I was really confused for a second there, because I didn't say anything last meeting, I don't think.
Oh, you did. Yeah, you responded to
You said damn like 3 times, as if like damn my cooldown's reset.
Oh wait, we have the ability to
that wasn't my point. That wasn't my thing. That was just damn. That's harsh. That's harsh.
Fair enough.
But it worked.
I mean,
it worked in our favour in the end, yeah. Unfortunately for Rob.
God damn it.
Spent the entire round trying to be as suspicious as possible. So.
I was execution. I have no idea how to play executioner well.
You gotta make sus on whoever your target is somehow.
Yeah, but
It's a
like
rough
the
one.
only way I can think to do that is to follow them round. But
You
that's
don't
why
have
I was
to.
following.
dear.
That was why I was
Alright,
following
I'll
you
say
for
it.
a bit, Evie.
I hope people aren't actually upset with the
You
Grendel
could
change
be on
since
cams
reasonable
and
count.
be like, oh, I actually
an
didn't see
extent.
you where you said you were.
Like, because there is the
okay.
damage scaling
Yeah.
You
and
could also
whatnot,
call someone out for being a liar.
Grendel is rewarded
Yeah, I
for
hadn't
having
thought of
more and
that.
more
Ah.
enemies in his gut.
Yeah.
Bongo.
To an extent, though, there is a limit
Hello,
on how far the
Wonga.
damage scales, but it's more the fact you can
Mr.
damage scale on
Wonga,
multiple enemies
I
at
see
once.
you're here
So
again.
it is a nerf.
That's very
I
suspicious.
don't think it is that damage given up, but it is a nerf to
Look,
the gameplay
apparently I was
style.
suspicious
just for
when I, as the
performance
mayor,
purposes.
called the first meeting.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we knew
'cause
that's
it's
why you
you.
did it.
Anyway,
Somebody left.
Oh, who do we lose?
who did we lose?
Celeste.
Ah, okay. Good.
I put a medic shield on Celeste last game.
Wolfed.
Anyway, let's
Not very
clear
useful
up
now,
this
is
screen
it?
over here.
Because
No
they're
wonder.
gone.
That's not poison. You'll break the medic shield instantly or after a 5-second delay.
We don't know yet.
Good question.
Probably after the delay, it breaks the shield.
It's Wolf.
I see this latest version still hasn't fixed the stability issues I was having.
Forward
Great to
poison
know.
bypass shield.
Couldn't guess as to what your issues are on that one, sorry Celeste, because we're on a whole new Among Us
No, it's
version as
fine.
well.
It's fine. I can probably investigate it somehow, maybe, if I'm lucky.
Fair do. Also, hello Wonga,
Hey, Wonga.
who has immediately gone to the AFK spot.
Somebody can't hear you.
Wax having trouble.
But he's wacky
Yeah.
now.
No, their game's not
It
opening
wasn't
for some
opening the
reason.
game for them. They had a Windows security message and it's not allowing them to open the game.
Did they open Steam first? That would be useful.
Well, if you want to help him out in the text chat on there, go ahead, but at the same time, I don't want us to hold off all that long. So, yeah. We've got Wonga in now. I think at this point, if we're over to 9, we can switch over to running 2 imposters, 1 neutral, right?
Yeah, I don't like being a singular
Yeah.
imposter.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, Robbie.
Yeah,
And then,
I
There we
called
go.
you out right at the start.
yeah, of course.
alright, let's do this.
I've gotten since the previous time. that
EDM
you've
vocal
been
if
with
possible,
us,
asked Fanta
Chris.
Killer. Well, there's EDM,
Gata.
there's not a vocal EDM,
Um,
it's just EDM, but
I've
EDM,
gotten a
sure.
lot shitter as imposter.
Let's get
A
that
lot
cracking.
better as crewmate.
Thank you.
There we are.
Seem to have specialised.
Ooh. I has my role. So I can shield someone to protect them from death once. Only protects being killed, doesn't protect them from other things. There we are, now they're on the hydrate. Absolutely there, Kufab. Alrighty then, so I'm going to be sensible about my medicing here. I do not want to just throw it onto someone. I want to use this carefully, if I can. Someone next to me at the moment, so I have that info. They've just gone away. That button is very helpful for that. Whoever it was, they came in very briefly into range and then went away again. That was Zocker, I think. Just curious. You would have to wonder... One is on cameras at the moment. We'll leave him to it. Lights have just gone out. Okay, let's go deal with that. Evie right next to me here. And I'm dead. Ah!
Why'd you report it?
No!
Sorry. I realised I
Oh,
should have done that afterwards. Sorry.
I'm just dead. That's it. I'm out.
I don't think it was Robbie because Robbie and I were the ones on the light switching thing, and I
Yeah.
watched him as we walked away. He was not
dang
the
it.
one that was teleporting around.
I don't
So one
know
thing
who
I will
actually
say
did.
for this is it almost certainly was somebody who was on lights, because it seems like it was a play where it was to turn off the lights and then use the camouflage afterwards.
Who just went through space?
That would be me. Which end is best?
Alright, so we've got a couple crewmate here.
It looked like they
We've got one
the
neutral
top
who is the
down.
jester, Wonka.
I went into the top one afterwards, and the lights went out as I was going down. I did a
Only
quick
2
rummage around
crew
to see if
rolls
I could
left
see any
alive.
bodies or anything, and no one was there.
Because I went from labs down into specimen, and I was just coming out of admin when the emergency got solved, and I thought it was initially a communication thing on top. So I was
Let me
heading
turn
over
up
to
Sil,
comms,
there,
and
he's a
didn't
bit
realise
quiet
it was
today.
camouflage, so.
So this clears Vin
There we
and
are.
Sil then.
Agreed.
Who was
So-
who was at the lights? I was the first to the lights. There was someone on cams who I think saw me go in. I don't know who that was.
I was on
Yeah,
lights
on
as well.
cams.
Evie and Robbie were both on that, so Robbie solved everything except the second to first one, and I did that, and then I think the first one got flicked back up. So between Robbie and I,
And
we were
Celeste
definitely the
has a
ones
new
on the
role.
lights.
This is brand new roles to this update that we're
Yeah,
using,
but
so we'll see if
I
Celeste
clicked
can
on
make
before
it
you
work
guys got
out.
there, and then I got off to see who was there.
Celeste role
Okay,
veteran
then maybe you
basically is a no-view
So the
card.
3 of us were on lights then.
Yeah.
They can every now and then, and only for a short period of time,
I could be wrong
become
about
an
Robbie.
alert state.
I'm not going to sit there and say 100%
While they
safe,
are
but
alert.
I'm 99% sure
I'll
it
say
was
after
not
me.
the person that was on the light that teleported and attacked. It looked like it was someone coming in, attacking, and then trying to leave.
Okay, thank you for my 99%. Yes,
that
it was
was
me.
actually-
99% safe, Robbie. 99 point.
That would make more sense, Evie, because if it was someone who was already in there, it would have been a lot easier to figure out who was the camouflager, rather than if it was a dip in and dip out, because they wouldn't necessarily be able to get out easily from the vent if someone was watching. See what I mean?
Thanks, Levi.
Now votes are
Well, that's an
camouflaged.
imposter
We,
trying to get
whilst
you out,
dead, can
surely.
see the votes. That's another change we got. But yeah, so
I
in the
noticed no
alert
one
state,
else mentioned that they were at lights.
I'm just going to move away from the noise. In the alert state, basically, what it means is that if any role whatsoever targets that person, so if it's seer, medic shield, if it's an imposter kill, that kind of thing, any role attempts to target that person whilst they're in the alert state, the person doing the targeting dies. That's it, they just instantly die. Now that can go both ways. It means that the veteran, they basically activate that when they think they are in danger. But if they do it at the wrong time, say if I was hanging around to offer a medic shield, they could get me killed instead. So they have to be careful when to use it, so as not to do in a crewmate who's trying to, help them out. But at the same time, they've got it there to protect themselves from an attacker, which they can potentially bait out.
Cams, he's by cams. Is that dead body by cams when he's trying to enter?
It is in O2. It's actually on the cams.
Hi, Sil.
Cool.
No.
So Sil
You can see
and
how many
Wonga
tasks I've done now.
were together, but Wonga was standing next to
That's
me
actually a
in
really neat
vitals
feature.
when Sil died. So it's either a 10
I think
second
it's very
play poisoner
anti-Ken.
or something else happened. But it can only be a
Good.
few seconds since you found the body.
Morphling, you mean?
I
For
believe Zop has
reference,
done no
the
tasks.
poison rate is 5 seconds, not 10.
Yeah, so I don't think it's that because he was already with us.
Okay. so-
Not a morphling. I heard Wonga talking. I asked him a question before,
Oh, sorry. Okay.
and then I could hear him talking at vitals.
Myself and Zucker wandered vaguely up to one of the
How are
nodes,
they gonna
and then
get
I went
this?
off towards specimen to turn the node back on. I'm not sure where Zucker went after that.
We
I
have all
went
7.
I went back into Spec to do my task because I hadn't actually done it when I was searching around for people in there.
So I saw Celeste go into top right, so unless there was like a weird vent play to the other side, which I think would be quite, I don't think it is Celeste. And if Celeste saw Zocker, so who did you say was on Vitals?
Chris, explain this carefully.
Wonga
He's
and
supporting crewmates.
Wonga, who was with us?
Get them to
I
not
was.
sus him.
Zucker. So Wonga and Zucker. So I'm sitting here pointing the finger at Robbie/Yatta, who was
Oh, never mind.
at the lights for the same kill.
I was doing my storage refuel this entire round.
Yeah, I did
Anyone
see
vouch for
Robbie go
Robbie? And
into
if yes, I'm happy
storage.
to vote for Yatta.
Like, I
If you-
saw Robbie go into storage, but
Who,
storage also has a
I
vent.
guess on 7.
There's only one imposter.
No, there's two
No.
imposters.
No, there's two.
No, we changed to 2.
I
and then
specifically said when we
changed
switched to
to
9,
two
it's
and
two
then nine.
imposter.
2 imposters, one neutral.
Okay.
I'm voting for
Also,
Chris.
what you're saying, Evie, is that I would have gone from cams to you were on Vital, so you know how long it was after the kill happened.
I know he was near cams. Robbie, I didn't
What?
vote for you.
Oh,
Did Rob just get voted out?
7.
Rob just got voted out.
I think
Oh,
Chris is
damn.
one of them.
Yeah.
Well, rip.
Is Chris one of them?
Yeah. Good news,
Yeah.
by the way. The dead can now see who votes what, so we could all see it happening. And yet the imposters
cool.
went straight for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to do the same thing. I think we vote. Oh, it was me. I think we vote for Yatta regardless of whether he's innocent or not. Because if we are on 6 and there's 2 imposters, if we're right, it's 5 versus or 4 versus 1. If we're wrong, it's still 4 versus 1.
I don't. Why was it not Vin out of interest?
Well, Vin's nowhere near, but Vin's back in
I
storage.
was in Spess the entirety
sorry,
of that round
Spess.
last time.
Does anyone
wait,
confirm that?
Oh my god, you can
Wait,
see
if you
who hasn't
assume
done
that
tasks.
Robbie isn't an imposter, so we can only have 2 imposters
You can
left.
see that
If
Sill's
Yatta
got a new
isn't
set
the
of tasks.
imposter, wouldn't we then just put it down to 1 kill?
I'm trying.
Instead
We
of
know
double?
100%
It's gonna work.
that one of these
I
kills
really
is
don't think I'm gonna
Yatta
get
or
anywhere
Robbie,
on this.
100%, but we only
No, I
take
think
a
you might be a bit
50%
scuppered.
chance at guessing Robbie.
Yeah,
If
unless
we guess
Yatta gets
right,
voted out,
losing
like,
Yatta
I have no
does-
chance.
It just makes us 1 crewmate down. But if we guess wrong, we
Actually,
have to get
someone
rid
I
of
need, to
died,
add,
which-
I need to add something very important here. I know for a fact that I'm not the imposter, which makes me think very heavily that this is an EV executioner play.
Yeah, like, why are you suspecting Yatta? Like, he found the body.
Yes, I know.
I found the body, I was on cam.
I am
Everyone could
innocent.
see, if you were in Vitals, you could have seen that I was on cams the entire time. You could have seen when I was when someone was killed on Vitals and know that it wasn't like an instant self-report. So you know that I was on cams when the kill happened. So I don't understand why you're accusing
What if
me
you
here
killed the
unless it's an
person
executioner.
on the cameras and then reported the body?
Well, we know which.
So who
you're
killed
saying
yourself?
is he killed the body on cams, then waited a bit while staying on cams because
Zucker
we saw
killed
the
me.
cams were active.
Oh, fair dude.
It was
And
reported
reported
within
the body
3
claiming the
seconds.
body was
That
somewhere
would be a
else.
high risk thing, like if someone comes in and you're just
Yeah.
on cams with a
I'm
body
not
next
sure.
to you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
skip. I think Robbie was the correct
Because I
answer
wasn't
here.
really paying attention.
And I
busy
think
doing
that
tasks.
Evie must be
Oh,
executioner,
Fireblaze,
so
how you
it's
doing today?
incredibly risky to vote for me here. I mean, you can if you want, but
Yatta's
I
doing
think
his
we
very,
will
very
give it
best,
up.
and Evie is
I'm
not
looking at
buying
it
it.
going, if Robbie wasn't the imposter, not voting
You need
Yatta
the-
is a lose.
At least 2 others
If
to follow
Robbie
Evie's
was the
suit here.
imposter, voting Yatta is not an instant lose. It's
Preferably
just a
3.
small
Yeah,
disadvantage.
unless you're the executioner, in which case voting for Yatta would be an instant loss.
I
for
never
us.
sussed
Get the
Yatta
fuck
in
on
any
with
of the...
it. Come on.
You
Well,
did- you
it
sussed
doesn't
me-
matter,
you
but you've
sussed me
been
the first
sussing
round as
before. You
well.
now hard sussing.
No, I
based
didn't.
on-
I said it
A
definitely
little bit of
wasn't
info. A
Robbie.
little bit of info. First round, the people at Lights were Evie, Yatta,
A little bit of
and
info
Robbie.
at the
Yes.
end of the meeting. That's far too late.
One of
It's
them
far
was
too
killed.
late. That
But
might
I
be GG.
wasn't there for the second
One
kill.
of them.
Robbie and Yatta.
Fireblaze.
Robbie was...
You were saying, can we wait for you next round? Sorry,
Right, sure,
who
okay.
are you?
There is a minor.
I mean, in case you've changed your username out of anyone in the whitelist, who are you? 'Cause this is a subs-only game.
Your left.
Just pop that down. There we go. I mean, we've lost, but I can at least do some tasks, you know? I need to go over this way, don't I? I mean, Celeste might actually save it by using their defensive ability. It might save
Bring it
it.
at the bottom.
Reported.
Oh, never mind.
Zocker,
Oh my
why did you
God,
come
Ben, you
with
should
me?
report
Zocker,
it.
why didn't you come with me?
I was poisoned. I was waiting somebody to come here over the other side.
I wasn't sure what was going on because of the camouflage.
You should have reported it straight away. But I called it. I called it.
I was
If it wasn't
uncertain
Robbie, it was
because I
Yatta.
wanted to know if the person waiting had some information. I'm
Oh, well.
headed at the moment. I will give the benefit on that one.
GG's to the
Double
imposters.
kill, sir.
Well done, guys.
GG's.
I blame Celeste for reporting that first body.
Well, I killed that body. Like I killed one guy. I ran from the top, poisoned somebody, and ran into Vitals.
I played one session
dear.
of Modded Among Us, and I need to get used to not instant reporting.
I'm just playing with you.
Alright, just
I mean,
checking
to
up
be
on
fair, did
Whack.
anyone know which of the grey people it was that got the kill?
No.
Well, I knew it was you because you were
Town of
next
Us,
to
yep, so
yet
Town of Us
another
is
body.
a mod for Among Us. It adds
No,
in
what I'm
all
saying
these
is,
different roles you can
say
see here.
played Celeste, but if you
Axolotl.
didn't know which of the
All
people
of
it is
these
that got the
roles,
kill,
yeah.
the grey people, it didn't matter if you waited.
Oh,
Like,
I
no,
was
it
New
didn't.
role,
following, I was following
absolutely.
the grey one that did kill.
No, you weren't. 'cause I
Transcoding
didn't
is
move.
live?
I killed
Nice.
and stood still.
I know, I was following it with my
That
eyes.
is good, that is good. I'm just
have
seeing,
these
I've
eyes
got
that
no
are-
info from
Okay,
Whack.
alright,
Wax
I'll
typing.
get you, I'll
So as
get
soon
you.
as that camouflage faded, you would have to fake.
Let's see. They are typing more than a little bit.
Yeah.
I was hoping they'll just type yes. Re-downloading the game real
Did
quick.
you just
Okay.
straight up snap me?
I poisoned you.
Can you straight
I
up
think
snap
that
or
might be a go with
No,
that.
as a poisoner, you can't kill. You can only poison.
Yeah,
Which
that's
makes
right,
double
yeah.
kills kind of hard because you have to wait 5 seconds before they die.
The one downside.
You just put as much space between you and them as possible.
Yeah, like that's what I did with you. Like I came from the top and saw Yata in cams, walked past you, poisoned you, and ran into vitals to see, oh, you're dead.
Now,
What would
just a
happen if you-
quick metagame, guys. With us running here at the moment, I've adjusted the roles because we've got so many different roles going around at the moment. I put the crew ones to 60% each. I noticed in the couple of games we've had a lot of people who were just basic crewmate. I'm thinking, do we want to upgrade that to 70% on each of them, just to make it more common without overdoing it?
Yeah.
Fine by me.
For Jasper.
Yeah, go for it.
By the way,
let's do
what
that.
happens if you poison someone and then there's an emergency meeting called? Will they die?
They
in the
die.
Meeting?
Like they die, I think, with the meeting being called.
You know that for a fact, or is that your opinion?
Like I know they die with the meeting. I don't know if they die after the meeting, before the meeting, or during the meeting.
Okay.
But the calling a meeting kills them essentially. Like it.
I think-
has-
I think
Alright.
Whack is trying to join. Just.
Yeah, they're trying.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
Main
okay.
server's
I'll
kinda
give them a
confusing.
second then.
So in theory, if you want to be really funny, you could set the kill cooldown for poisoner really long when we can only kill via meetings. Because before the cooldown starts again on the countdown, you have to wait for somebody to die. So set it to half
Let's
an
make
hour.
a
if only we
Poisoner
have to call
100%.
a
So
meeting
Poisoner
for
is one of the
somebody to
roles that
actually
is
die.
on and available, and we did have it just last game, in fact. We like to have a mix of stuff, not just one guaranteed role that's
But
coming
I guess
around.
at that point it becomes really hard to tell
Come on,
who's
Whack.
the poisoner
Come on.
because people just die all of a sudden when a meeting gets called.
Just waiting for Whack to rejoin.
How high level
Join for
you
the
are?
first time.
No, pets.
No, you have
pay
to
more.
buy pets.
You can
Oh,
you
okay,
can
that
get
makes
some from the Cosmic Cubes, and you get points for doing something. I can't remember what.
Come on, Whack.
What were the, what were the
yes.
level? What were the levels about?
It's
The
just
more you
levels.
play, the more you get.
See, we're not just testing, we're also playing Rainova.
it's- I
Testing
think
would be
it's
great
basically-
if I had people around to consistently test with, if they were free at
Yeah,
reasonable
you
time
actually
to
get
do
the
so, but
pet
instead we
split
just
as
kind of do
the-
it live.
the
Because some of these
flower
people
thing.
only installed it today.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
I used
So
to
we
have
just
the
kinda
pet
run with it.
crewmate as well.
Hey.
Alright, so we definitely got
I
Whack
used
into
to
our
have the pet
switches
crewmate as
to
well, but
neutrals.
somewhere in the transition, the paid DLC got lost. And I'm kinda
Where
sad
was
about
it? It was up here.
Hello.
There we are. Cool.
that. Hey, Whack.
Hello?
Hello, Whack.
Hello.
Okay, with Whack joining us now, we've got 2 imposters, 2 neutrals. That'll be 6 crew.
Okie dokie.
Nice. You go.
Hello, Whack. Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Wiggle
How do you
back
get the
and forth,
rainbow
you hear me?
colours?
Select the color which is
It's the very
invisible.
last color that
You see,
almost
that's
looks like a split.
I don't know, why can't I hear anyone? What's that?
Refresh your crew link then.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let me make sure mine's refreshed.
Hi.
Alright, Whack, can you hear me?
Hi.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey.
Sorry.
Good, good. Alright, cool, we're good to go then.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, like
We're good to go.
Oh no, I'm naked.
Whack's
Too late, you
naked.
should have thought about that before you had problems.
I'm naked.
And I don't think that's allowed on Twitch.
No, it's not naked, it's a suit. We're all wearing spacesuits. That's not actually their
No, I'm
face.
just straight up naked.
No,
Well-
we're naked
God.
beans.
We're all naked under our clothes.
I'm
And some of us don't wear any of them.
Robbie,
Kill
get
us
out
with
of the
breeze.
get out of the door.
Alright, so I have now got the veteran role. So I can go into alert mode on demand. As a cooldown, of course. That alert mode means that, as I said earlier, I have a 10-second period during which if anyone tries to do something to me, they die instead. So if I feel in a dangerous situation, I can use that to keep myself alive. So yeah. Oh, an imposter that basically booby traps tasks. That's an interesting one there, Renova.
Okay.
You gotta remember though, part of the whole process is being able to tell who the killer actually is. Booby traps are a bit of a difficult one in that sense. Poiser is already a stretch.
Talk to you. I need to tell you that someone tried to kill Sil about 5 seconds ago.
Ooh.
Sil,
Hello.
who tried to kill you 5 seconds ago, and I saved you with my medic.
And Yatta's about to die.
I was running
Bye,
past
Chris.
Sil. I was running past Sil, but
Yeah, but to be fair, if I said someone tried to kill you and I saved you, it can only be the medic, so I'd already given it away at that point.
That's fair. Quick, Sil, answer the question. 5 seconds ago, who's with you?
I mean, it wasn't going to matter how fast I answered the question. They were going to die
I
anyway. They
know.
revealed themselves. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I was next to Sil, but it wasn't me. Maybe there's a swooper, or did you pass anyone before that that would have been like a poisoner when you were in our cross paths?
Come on.
Trying to
How
remember
far
who it
away
was,
were
'cause
you
I was
from
only
weapons,
vaguely
Sil?
paying attention to who was around me.
Okay.
So,
Well,
how far
at least
were
I'm
you
honest.
away from weapons?
You are.
I think you were doing your fuel task or something.
Yeah, I was doing fuel task, and then I was doing the second one. Someone was standing towards where you need to go for the reactor stabilizer on the left-hand side.
That was me.
Hello, Rickery. How you doing?
Okay.
So I did
That
fuel
was
a little
close
bit
by.
earlier, and I was trying to see if you were close enough to do the thing, because you weren't
So we don't seem to be getting a
right
lot
up
of info
against
from
it. You were a
this.
little
We've
bit
lost
further
Yatta
away,
for
so I
nothing.
tried to like sneak up on you to see if you were close enough
It's
to actually
veteran
have the
maneuver.
task lined up,
Veteran.
and you were. So I left you.
You were the only person I saw.
Hello, Claim Killer. Fair dude.
So
Is he for a
maybe?
sweeper or Eevee?
Okay, Sweeper or Eevee.
So
If you're saying
for now, I'll make a
swooper,
note.
then
of
it's not
potential
Ken or Whack. Ken and Whack were both in weapons.
Mine was
But
with
I keep
Celeste and
thinking that-
Decon.
I keep thinking that Wonga was somewhere near me. I don't know why.
Yeah, Wonga was with you at the beginning, when you were in storage.
I threatened
Alright,
to stab
so
someone.
Wonga,
later.
Eve, your swoop,
I
which
can't
means we've
remember.
narrowed it down
left after you
to
stole
anyone.
and did that.
We've narrowed it down to absolutely
So
anyone.
maybe they tried to stab
The
you
imposters
before.
jumped on
however,
Wonga.
the
What?
2 votes on Wonga makes me think it's not Wonga.
The imposters jumped on Wonga. There was 2 votes on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 1 vote on it, someone just being a bit silly. 2 votes. That's an
Yeah,
imposter,
sorry,
so
Silver.
Okay.
likely not Wonga. We'll see. I need to keep my wits about me. I want to be able to use this alert to save my life. There is a Wonga. There is no more Wonga. Okay, let's get this running. Okay. Trying to be conscious of the right time to use this to keep myself alive. At least I can't accidentally kill the medic with this, because the medic is dead. So, that's a thing. Expect someone here. No one is here. Oh, too late to
Oh,
catch anything.
Damn it.
Veteran does not kill themselves, no. Veteran is just straight up, you try to touch me, you're dead.
Alright, I'm just gonna tell you where
There
I
is no
was,
misfire
because
to
I've
it.
already
Bam!
got this on me. I am in
Pure
storage
Han
doing
Solo.
the
They shoot
rest of the
first.
field task.
Doesn't matter who's what. Put your hand on them, they're just so jumping. Bam!
Because the body was
Me.
in O2.
Yeah.
Yes, the Lilac one.
So we've lost the...
Okay.
Was with 2
Guys.
people in specimen. Me and Bobby were together.
Wait, Sil, where's the body?
2, like I said.
Oh, okay.
Wonga, Rob,
Oh,
Specimen,
okay.
Body O2.
There were
I
3
don't
in
know how recent
specimen.
it was, because
Me and Bobby
I
were
dropped down
together.
From,
That's
I dropped down from where Cams was because I had the wire task.
Wait, who was in specimen together? Repeat that, please.
Celeste, Zocca, and later Wag.
So let's look at me and Wonga together. Oh, okay. Sil reports. Okay.
when I left
okay.
Ken, he was
That
in North, so I was
means
expecting Ken to be in
Ken,
specimen, but
Wonga.
No, I didn't
Me.
have a task up there at the moment. I was focusing on all my lab ones.
Actually, Ken has been rather quiet.
It's called
Let's
not
not
wanting
jump
to
to that.
interrupt when
It's
2
not
people
evidence.
were already talking over each other a moment ago. When you were trying to talk and Wonga was. Of course I wasn't going to speak then.
You voted me up because I was quiet last game and we lost, so Let's not. Okay.
That's
Right.
Do we know how long that body is dead?
Bobby was on vital till I came up, and he didn't think there was anyone dead.
No, it happened quite recently. I'd say within the last 10 seconds before call. Perhaps even 5 seconds.
I must have narrowly missed them then. That was
Not
poison
certain when I checked admin there was anyone on top right, but
That's right. Hey, we can safely vote on.
Whack, where are you? Real quick.
but that's a long way for Ken to get to O2. Whack would probably want a specimen.
So Celeste, Zocca, and Whack are in specimen.
Well, Whack can later, but yes.
I'm voting Evie.
I'm joining you on that.
Just told you I'm in storage.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, it could be Syl. Or even.
Well,
So the reason I'm thinking Evie,
voted,
because Evie
Ken
was
and Evie were the ones that weren't in specimen, and I was with Wonga.
Evie was around was around Syl when Yatta said that Syl got targeted.
I could just be misremembering, but
Evie was around Syl when Yatta said he got targeted. Don't forget, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That was my other reason for voting him.
All right, that's good. That's good. Us. I think we're right on
okay.
Evie. I think we are right with them.
Right?
Y'all okay there? Not doing your
Yeah,
tasks?
we have one neutral as well, right?
Two neutrals. Two neutrals, two
Two
imposters.
neutrals,
10
okay.
people. Alright. I do have a specimen task, so I should go down there. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, that defensive alert was probably not needed. Oh, hi.
Okay.
Yeah, that alert wasn't needed, but that's fine. It did at least cover me for a moment in case Syl was a bad guy. Because he had an opportunity. He went in and then back out of decom, so he might have tried for something there. Now I don't have protection for a bit. I need to be sensible. Oh, this is a good one for alert. Oh, it got fixed straight away. Never mind! Oh, I was going to go fix it whilst under alert mode, so if someone attacked me, they would die instead. But alas, I don't have such an opportunity because the engineer fixed it. That is a Wonga just sped in. Okay, well, Wonga. Ah, what a mistake that was. Wonga just tried to kill me. You should have thought about who's faster on the draw.
Oh dear.
So yeah, that's all. Good news. One less killer on the loose.
That does mean, however, that Evie wasn't the killer.
We don't know that.
Why does
It's
it
two
mean that?
imposters.
Yeah, 2 imposters and 2 neutrals, one of which
Well-
could be a glitch.
Oh, okay, fair. No, my bad then. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot neutrals.
It's alright. But yeah, I skipped.
Veteran.
I knew that had to happen.
Yes.
Well, we have an assassin by the looks of it.
I was hoping the assassin was
Wait,
probably
wait,
dead.
Wait.
It's an
Guessed the
Okay.
role, so I'm guessing Ken was actually a sheriff.
Ken. Wonga's
Yeah.
an arsonist.
Just
Yeah, they guessed
silent.
it.
Well,
There are
I
two, there are
got
two
rid of a
roles
killer.
it can be. It could either be sheriff or it could be the one that goes
Veteran.
alert, I think. Veteran.
Right, I'm thinking back to last round. Oh,
what
okay,
does
fuck.
Veteran do?
Hey, Ricky.
Anything that's
Veteran
targeted
puts a
gets
protective
the
shield
kill.
over yourself. If anyone tries anything, they die.
Anyone got any
Including
ideas?
medic shield.
So how was Arthur meant to win against that?
You cast it on me when I'm not
I
suspicious
really
of
don't
you.
like that role, to
Yeah,
be
I might just
honest.
vote you because of that.
Because
Wonga, you chased me into that room, and I just
medic and
activated it.
arsonist couldn't be-
Yeah, I did give it away,
Because
but
I
I
thought
thought you might be doing
Voting
tasks.
Zocker.
What? You don't like pizza? That sounds
That's it. It's got a cooldown to it, and I've got to use it at
Who
the
doesn't
right
like
time.
pizza here?
I can't just spam it because
I
I
don't
just
like
get
There you
out.
go,
pizza.
swimmingly. Whack, where have you
Okay,
been?
that's
It also has
More
a certain
balanced.
amount of uses, I think, because when I had it, I had like.
Oh, what was balanced?
Yeah, you got 5 uses total.
Wait, you were where?
Labs and then admin.
I didn't
Can't
see
tell
you on
whether
that.
she's eating mayonnaise or
I
watermelon.
passed
No.
you. I literally passed you as you were coming in, Zoka.
When did
Right,
UI
yeah,
get
well,
here?
it's
It
like
got
so.
here with the
What's the
main
difference?
Among Us
Yeah,
update.
it's
We've
like-
added it on with
I'm
the
not back
mod
here.
update this week.
I'm home alone right now, and I made food, and I'm out of mayonnaise.
Oh no.
Okay, well, this has been a
next time that
wonderful
happens, I need to be
meeting,
more
guys.
careful
Thank you
about
so
my
much.
roll
This
call
has
because
been
there's a lot of ways
fantastic.
people could try and
Brilliant.
attack me. There's a lot of ways.
I saw Celeste. I saw.
Looks like the pizza haters voted for Celeste.
That was a
I
very
would have
angry
if
shout.
I was.
Oh, come on! Really? Really? I get this when the game is nearly done? Whatever. I'll speedrun it, and if I get caught, I get caught. If I get caught, I get caught. That's it. We are hiding it. The dead can see who votes who. The dead can see it because they get more information. They're dead, you know? Why have tiny information as a dead person? I've done that. Goddamn bug. I'm just gonna speedrun this and hope for the best. I stand under them, they can't see me. Aha! Big brain! They've gone the way I want to go. Bollocks. Oop, yikes. Oh, come on, no. Alright. How much time do I have here? I have not a lot of time.
Zoka.
No time at
You were
all,
with
apparently.
you were with.
Yeah, I was with Sil, then I went up to the emergency.
Yeah, but moments before the emergency, Sil died. I left you and Sil together, went and checked vitals, saw that Sil was suddenly dead, and then the emergency went off.
Ooh.
Well,
It's Phantom and he's too
So
fast.
somebody came after.
I've got no chance.
Yeah.
Because if soccer gets voted out, it's over. But if soccer doesn't get voted out, it's then 2
Do you
versus
get
1.
multiple
That's one.
engineer charges per round?
No, I
Oh, okay.
already used my engineer charge on the I think.
No, usually the
right?
engineer can
I
only
don't
use their thing
earlier.
once.
Used it earlier.
I don't have any useful information, so.
I'm also dead.
Yes, soccer!
Oh
Carry.
dear.
That is mildly terrifying.
Oh dear.
Fuck's sake.
That's losing it.
Well, the good
Fuck's
news
sake.
is
Well, I got to use my roll.
what it's called.
You got to use
I
your
didn't
own
even
class.
fix the emergency.
Free consent in Discord.
Last round, I'm confused. How are you engineer? I'm
I'm
engineer.
voting Zoka.
Why?
He was probably
Because I know
amnesiac.
what Ken said.
I was the amnesiac.
right.
I found your body and then remembered the role you were.
Right.
Like, Ken
Oh
posted
yeah.
that in the options panel because I asked him what he said for the other settings.
Look, there's like 24 roles. Give me a second to remember the exact specific
Okay.
scenario that we're currently dealing with.
No
I'm
one
sorry, I
will
have
get
to
you.
I have to appreciate the irony here, Sil, that you have to remember the
thing is, I
amnesiac
don't-
role.
I was with Zoka for a very long time in Specimen, and they had quite a lot of opportunity to kill me, and didn't.
Yeah, and I didn't.
Oh, Celeste,
So-
no.
And you didn't
Come
kill
on.
me, so I wouldn't assume you were imposter leaving WAG as the last person standing.
Man, they didn't
This is
kill me
GG.
then. It's not a defense.
Okay, right, yeah, sure, let's go with that.
It's a defense in this game, in this lobby.
No, it isn't. Oh.
Like,
They're most likely
it's-
going to
it's
claim
a
Yeah, the vigilante
cover.
didn't kill there. That was a grenadier killing, because
Please,
assassin is a
please
baked-in
spare me.
modifier now.
I'm begging you.
Oh no!
Oh come on!
It's not me. Good
Jesus
luck.
Christ. Good luck, the game's over.
Okay, we need to be more careful about this whole assassin thing. Yeah, Rainover, do exclamation mark assassin. Well,
Soccer, I was underdog. I had to take every kill opportunity I could because it just wasn't going to happen.
And I was the assassin.
you assassin and grenadier.
Yeah.
Put them both out.
But the grenadier I never used.
Thank you, Brickery, I think.
The medic
Maybe
is very
I think I'm
mad,
too trusting. I think I'm too trusting.
No, the reason I never
Interesting.
killed you in Specimen is because I don't like killing in
You'll get
Specimen.
it,
It's
Dylan.
too restrictive.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I literally called them both
Yeah,
out
there's
and
been
still
a
lost.
number of changes with this. Unfortunately, as I say,
sorry.
I've not gone
Ken,
and
this
put
is
up a full
correct,
patch
right?
notes
The
on
engineer gets
Twitch.
the
Oh my
charge
god,
every
these guys are
round.
being so loud. I've not put up a whole load of
Or
patch
did
notes
somebody
over on
actually
Twitch.
fix the comms in the first
Basically,
round?
there's been
It was
quite a number of
amnesia,
changes. So as you go
but,
through, you
Robbie
just have to
said
pick
he
up
fixed
the
it.
changes that have come about on this one here.
I
Yeah.
fixed comms. I fixed comms at some point.
No,
Manually.
not comms. The emergency that went off just before.
Oh, that got cancelled because we found a body.
Fact,
No, I'm the one that reported the body. It got fixed
Actually,
beforehand.
I can give you
but
a list of all the roles,
No,
all
I
the
didn't
details
press
of the
it.
roles.
But you're the engineer.
Let
I
me see,
became
where I
the
shut
engineer
this.
after I took. Oh my god.
I'll put this in
Morgan-
games.
Because I died,
I'll be
Robbie
back in a
found
sec,
my
guys.
body, Robbie was
Wrong there?
amnesiac, he took my role.
Let me
I fixed I fixed
Grab
I fixed
all of
the
these.
emergency earlier, and then Robbie must have fixed the emergency as well. Hence
No, I
multiple
didn't.
charges.
I didn't use it.
Maybe you double tapped
No, I
without
didn't use it.
realizing.
Fine.
Robbie.
Separate.
Yes.
Okay, everyone else was ignoring me, so I knew you wouldn't. I knew you're the bro.
Oh, I got you back. It's all good.
Nice.
And then we go.
Oh my god, Evie's glowing.
Oh my gosh.
Evie's
This
going
one-
Super Saiyan.
Wrong anime, dude. Wrong anime. I'm so
And
mad
then
at
we go.
They're totally
No, you
going
got
Super
9
Saiyan.
attempts.
This
Okay,
one.
How
There
did
you
it
go.
glow?
you. It's a new skin.
It's one of the wardrobe.
Wait, how could that could also be the right anime though?
And then we get this
Yeah, Super
one.
Saiyan's glow as well.
And
Yes,
when Goku died, he had a halo, so that could be absolutely
then we go this
inappropriate.
one.
I don't know what you
No,
mean.
wrong anime, as in it's not.
There we are.
Pokemon.
All right, cool. So, over on the Discord in the Miss Games section, there is now a thread which has all of the Among Us
Yeah,
roles
it's
and
not-
modifiers.
glows
So
like
you can
a
review that
fucking
at your
angel.
leisure.
It's because his name's
Why are they
Evie.
arguing about
Yeah,
anime?
but
What's
Eevee
going on
doesn't
here?
glow.
It does if it's shiny.
Maybe they're evolving.
No, even Chinese don't glow.
Oh.
They just have a different colour.
Yeah.
Shinies are silver.
All right, Sevilla. The details
Oh, no,
for joining
they're
are
evolving. Somebody
on
throw never
the Among Us
stand
channel. Make sure you get the right region and the right
What are
code
you
to
doing?
join
Ready
in.
for the next game to
Roses are
start. Let's
grey.
get moving.
Violet
Just
are
run over.
grey.
Did anyone hear one?
Sky is grey.
No, I can't hear one.
No.
No, one isn't here.
No, I'm just not saying anything.
Oh, okay.
Just a
there's
quick
one.
FYI, we're waiting on Vilder. He said he is ready to join, so you should be
Okay,
with us in a
sweet.
second.
I have a poem. I don't know if I need to redeem channel points to say poems though.
What?
Alright. Roses are grey. Violets are grey. The sky is grey. Oh shit, I'm colorblind.
Beautiful.
Nice
Bid will
contribution,
be
George.
contacting you shortly.
Oh dear, dear, dear. Alright, so, Vilder, come on. Give me some news. Tell me you're joining.
Well,
You said I'm coming, so come on.
EA Sports. Anyway.
What?
Where you at, bro?
It's in the game.
Oh no.
I'm in the new room, guys.
Steam is mad at you.
Ooh,
Alright,
the
open
new
up your
room.
Steam and then open up
New
your Among
black
Us.
desk that
Would
I built without any
I'll give you a minute.
instructions.
I'll give you a minute, otherwise, dude, we'll run a new round.
How about
Would
shattering?
I'll just give you a minute.
I hear the
Be done.
thought of it collapsing soon.
Oh,
I know, right?
Like, to be
Bet
fair,
you
tables are not that hard to build, especially if you have a solid blade.
Yeah, I mean, what is it, like 4 legs and a flat piece?
Well, but depends.
Oh,
Maybe you only have
guys,
2
come
legs.
on.
You've clearly,
Come on.
you've clearly,
Guys,
you've
come
clearly
on.
never
I'm proud of you.
constructed IKEA.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob.
Ow.
Yeah, just,
This is-
I
What
was
is going on down
I
there?
built it on my own while I was drunk.
It's
not
I'm barely paying
hard.
attention to what they're all
It's
saying,
a
but what is going on
it's
over there?
got lots of bits to it, and I
Oh,
had
yes.
to attach each and every single
Very well
one
done,
without
Whack. Very well done,
any
Whack. I had
Ooh.
that.
So it's
I
a flat
had
piece.
I had a very similar desk a while ago, and that was a nightmare.
So it's
Whack,
a
I
flat
will give
piece
you
with
head
6
pats when I
legs.
see you.
Yeah, but it's a glass piece, so it's
Yeah, so
heavy.
when did you
Nice.
become a parent?
See, this would be very funny if
Yap
I
is
had
ignoring
kind
his
of
child.
What's happening? I'm
What?
speaking
Yeah,
to
he's
chat. They're
getting
all
a
calling me
child
sus.
again.
hour.
You have a child,
Trying to
and
figure out how I was supposed to
I'm the only one giving it
attach
attention.
portrait.
No, it's with me. It's with me.
No, no.
So what
Have
is
a
so
child.
called
Alright, Vilda, I don't know what's going on, but
face.
you've sent me no details and you've not arrived in the
Can't say
game,
that's
so I'm
his
going to run the
child,
next
that's-
round, mate.
that's some demon.
It's
evil-
my
Let me know
child,
what your
shut
situation
up.
is. I'm running the next round. Alright, guys, we're going.
He's got
Vilda
his
will
pet
have to
head
join us
crab.
next round.
He's got the pet head crab.
We can't sit and wait
Someone
forever,
grab
sorry,
hey,
dude.
well,
Crap,
whatever
hey,
this
crap.
is.
Don't
I
give
have,
the baby.
that's my little flower friend. It's the day of the triples.
Okay.
Say hello to my little
who?
friend.
Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. Insert the keys. Okie dokie.
Somebody
Off we go. off we go. So, I can sabotage, I can camouflage, I can kill, I can vent. The only thing I can't do is frickin' fly.
Rip Robbie.
Get rid of him real quick.
The only person who is impressed by my desk building skills. Gone.
It's your cat.
What a loss. No, it was
Sorry,
I was
Spilder.
impressed.
Unfortunately,
I was impressed.
on that one's just a bit too short. Next round,
I
dude.
was also impressed.
No, you weren't. You criticized me.
I knew it was
Yeah,
wrong.
but I do that to people I'm impressed with. To make myself feel better.
Yeah, you're outshining us all. Well, Evie's technically outshining us all.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not shining all of you.
Do we have Wonga? Come on, hit us. Hit us.
So
Slap
it's
us in the
the-
face.
It's the bottom of like the left-hand side building. I saw Ken by the node just outside it, and there's a going in thing, so you would see it as soon as you go in. Like it's by the garbage chute.
Oh, Ken.
I've been on the garbage earlier. I went past Wonga as I left O2.
I saw you, leaving O2 when I was doing the node. Or
Yeah,
I
that
did
was-
the node, went in, Bobby was there. Who else did you see in the left side building?
Oh, me, I was
didn't.
there. I was in the left.
Okay, but I didn't see yet. I did this. I did the what's it call it? We jump out the leaves.
You jump out the leaves?
You know what I
like
mean?
The garbage chute thing that Bobby
Having a
died
brain
on.
fart. Chat's being weird at me. Anyway, yeah, garbage chute. Dealt with the
What's
leaves.
new?
Went out past Wonga. Wonga was just heading towards the node at the time.
Was it camouflage or was it comms? I wasn't paying enough attention.
Camouflage.
It was a camouflage
Okay.
yacht.
I was up on
That was
top on the
after I
download
passed, Wonga.
with lights.
So no, only one imposter has it, Rainova. One. This is my ability to assassinate.
Sorry, do we have any information? Because I'm top right, but I don't know who with.
I have
Because
no
camouflage
idea.
went off.
I was top right as well. I did the temperature thing, the drill thing, and I was about to go to space.
Then robot or
If you were going that way, I probably would have seen you, because when the camouflager went off, I immediately threw myself in the specimen airlock.
I hadn't gotten into space yet.
Let's see if people go for Wonga.
As in, like,
They might think it's a self-report. You never know.
Camouflage was on when I did the test tube thing.
I wonder if people are going to think if that's the two imposters going with me there.
No one else went near the airlock.
But
There
at
was
least,
two
most
people that I
importantly,
saw
I've gotten rid
in
of Rob.
Don't know who.
So I
Very importantly, I've gotten rid of Rob. Because he is a powerful player in this game against me. So, very sorry, Rob. You followed me at the start. Yeah, I'm going to find a way to kill you. I'm going to find a way to kill you. And I did! Killed him, got away with it. Now I can calm down a bit. Click. And then... it started... He is the bane of me. He really is. Pop lights. Good, there's no one down here. Oh. Good. It wasn't Evie that was found.
Damn.
Multiple kill, maybe?
No, Yatta died before lights. Like, he just plopped over dead.
Oh.
When lights were
Oh,
called,
okay.
when I called for meeting. Because, like, I have no idea what happened. Like, he just fell over in front of me.
We've got three very big players out
I
now.
I believe someone
Maybe.
else didn't leave the meeting room.
Yeah, that was me.
I left and I didn't leave. I got to the door and came back, and then started heading down towards specimen.
Oh.
Yeah, because I heard you through the airlock as well.
I was just in Specimen now. I think I just saw Sil turn up, in fact.
Yeah, you were there. It was a little bit creepy actually, because I got there while the lights were off, and all I saw was just green. I was like, uh oh.
I thought I saw your beak just pop in the corner, yeah. It's the first thing that arrives with you. Just beak.
Beak.
Shit, I forgot about
You-
lights.
you-
I almost
you-
gave myself
you have-
away
you
there.
have been you have been diagnosed with dead.
Well,
I've been
thankfully not this time.
Yeah, so
Cheers, Builder.
Thankfully
I can confirm where Vin, Celeste, and Ken were. I heard
I was
Celeste through
with
the
Vin Celeste at the beginning of the round till Yasa died.
yeah, because we were discussing ice
Yeah.
cream flavors.
Yeah,
Right over, no.
like
I
when
heard
I
a
followed.
whack.
Yeah, which is why we have 3 of them.
you
Yeah,
had
back was there as well. They were standing with the other side
I,
of the
I
table.
heard a whack. But
Only
everyone
one,
was
said
grey
Builder,
at the
only
time,
one.
And someone
So if
hadn't
I
moved
die,
from
Zoka
there,
doesn't
so
have
I think
it.
that was whack at the table still.
Like I assume it
It
was.
was.
poison
I'm
then?
taking photos of my desk.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay. Weird flex, but sure.
Anyway.
Strange time to be doing
so
that.
Sorry.
What's the body again? Sorry. I got caught
In
up
front
on
of
it.
Vitals.
Oh, it's a... Oh, for crap.
So I assume this was either Swooper or Poisoner. Like if it was Poisoner, it was either one of us 4, or if it's Swooper, it was one of the other 2.
Ken, where were you?
Not Ken.
Like I said, I was just
Ken's
in
up in
Specimen at the moment.
It's not.
Alright,
Ken,
okay.
I can say that much. The amount of time it would have taken him to get into there.
Yeah, that would have been impossible.
Oh wait, we're on
so-
7 or 6.
Who a poisoner? Like the time it takes you to get through the specimen airlock.
Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't Ken. Like if Ken was in Specimen, couldn't have been via Poisoner.
Going.
I'd say one of us 4, like
all
the
of us
weird,
going to lights.
like once discussing ice cream, one of us is a Poisoner.
Alright.
Hanging back to one
I'm not
side.
needing to do anything there.
The congregation
then.
has arrived.
Have we got everyone here? No, we haven't. I saw 6.
Wait, how many are there?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Alright then. Okay, I need to be very sensible about what I do next here. I do not want to get thrown out. Let's see what information I can gather. We also can't leave it too long because there might be other people doing nasty things. There is Syl down there, speaking to people. Let's do this. Where'd he go? Now we pop comms. And he's be coming from this way.
Fixed it.
My kill is about off cooldown. There's a person in there. Okay. Ah, not enough time for another kill. Not enough time. Not enough time. I got out number 2.
Back as well. That would have been a really recent kill as well, because she was
Yeah,
alive.
I
a
checked
second ago.
vitals, checked admin table, saw you 2 coming in. Whack died somewhere in between.
Must have died just a moment ago. I just checked vitals. Like 2 seconds ago, they weren't dead.
So, Celeste was in Water Wheels.
That's a lie, of course.
I knew where she was because earlier on when I was doing O2, I think there was someone nearby as well who heard us talking. I can't figure out who it was. I want to say Vin, but that doesn't seem right. Anyway, we were,
I went past that.
like I did my O2 task. Celeste then came and did their O2 task. Emergency went off. I fixed comms, and then when someone said that Celeste was dead, I was like, "Oh shit, I know where she is." Then
It's like
double
sad
back to
Zoka didn't
find
kill
her.
someone here.
And then
But,
the camouflage went off, and Zoka was the one who was near me. So
when you say went off, was in he was next to you and then you became camouflaged, or you saw him when you became
saw him,
decamouflaged?
and then I saw him, and then the camouflage went off.
Okay.
Yeah, at the end of the round, I like I went to Vitals and started looking for a body.
What?
What?
It was you in 02 because you went.
No,
you went up.
I was
went
like
down.
when?
When I saw Soccer this one, I thought I saw Soccer top right, like in lab.
Yeah, like at the beginning, while the beginning of the round when we all did lights, I was at the top. But
Definitely saw you.
I think I walked down. Like I don't think I was ever in Water Wheels or O2.
Just as a point of interest, who was the person who wasn't at lights at the start? Because 6 of us went there, one
Wonga.
person didn't. Wonga, right.
Yeah, I
what
did
wasn't it
my
called?
download instead, or upload even. Upload.
Yeah, don't think it was
Right.
at comms either.
Nah, I didn't bother with
I
that. I
haven't
was waiting on
got the
vitals to
story.
see who was dead by. Wait, no.
Come on, please. Come on. Is there a tiebreaker?
5.
Is there a tiebreaker? Please? Ah. Okay.
People for tasks. Tasks. No.
I'm still on task now.
Okay. I mean, I could just not do this now. Why?
I fucking knew it.
I mean, nice of you guys not to vote anyone out on
beginning.
5. Thanks.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Ken,
like the
no,
issue
Ken,
was
you
like
were-
I was looking for I was looking at comms. Nobody was. We were on 7.
Right.
Came looking at comms again 5. We were down to 5 and couldn't find anybody to kill.
Ah, that's what happened.
Oh, there we go. Ken,
Hold
not
on.
only did I think that at the end that you were like I voted for you because I thought you're imposter.
click a
But
click.
also like I did see Zoka and he managed to gaslight me enough to actually get around it as well.
Here's the thing, Sylv. The person you heard near to you, I don't know how, that must have been me, because I overheard you in O2. I went down camouflaged to try and kill you, and instead I killed Celeste. I went for you.
God damn it.
I heard.
Ken,
So I was just
I heard
collateral.
still go,
Somebody
hello,
is
wait,
Nico.
who's there? I saw someone come in. And
Alright.
I was heading out the door at the time. I said a quick what, and then
Okay, here's
Celeste
somebody
was like, I
saying-
just continued on my way.
I was
Fair
about
enough.
to
Rob,
get
you were
like
gonna say?
defender up though on Ken.
I was the amnesiac
Like for-
again. You killed me first, and I had literally nothing to do the entire game.
No!
Oh,
I'm
shit.
sorry. I saw you there in
gotta
O2
suck.
without other people around me. I'm like, well, this is perfect. I can get rid of the most dangerous person to me in the game.
I said that was
Oh,
you,
I like that
but I
title.
didn't believe it.
That's a nice title.
I mean, wronger. Of course, I had to do it that way. I walked past you, then did the camouflage, and went past the other way to give the impression that I had already left the area.
Who's the most dangerous person to me in the game, Ken?
Neve, she
Yourself.
always votes for you.
She literally never votes for me.
That's not true. She tries orchestrating it multiple times these days.
No, she doesn't. She's like the only one who doesn't jump on the bandwagon.
I think
Yeah,
Ken's
have you
most
all
dangerous for you,
noticed
Chris.
that when you're dead, you can see
That's possible.
who votes for her?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the setting we got turned on now. Let's make it where the dead have at least a little bit more to look at in the game. Just, you know,
What
you're
did you
dead.
turn on?
So the dead
did
can
you say,
see
sorry?
who's voting for who.
Ah,
I miss
yeah.
when imposters could hear the dead.
Yeah, that would be good.
yeah,
You killed me! How
Yeah,
dare
just like-
you!
But
Fake
you
me
need
in
to
the
prevent
background.
the imposter dead from talking to the other imposter then, because otherwise I could give hints. Especially with assassin, that sounds like a bad idea then. Like, oh look, he's that role.
Sometimes it gets chat
If
space,
you-
quiet
if
space,
you
cadet.
call
Sometimes it just
sabotage,
gets quiet in
you
chat.
still talk
Just
between
happens.
Imposters. Like, was that like a bug or was that like an intentional thing?
It was intended that imposters could still speak during a sabotage. They don't sabotage themselves.
Okay, cool.
Just like they can still see during lights, basically.
Do we just assume that imposters
what was-
are telepathic?
Wait, are we saying about turning the imposters from here dead on? Is that what we said?
No.
Voda?
We're not turning it on at the moment, no.
Oh,
The reason was because the
Refresh
imposters could
cooler.
hear the dead people discussing roles and then could snipe them.
Ah, I knew we had a reason for it, I just
yeah.
couldn't remember it. There we are, yeah.
yeah. Fair enough.
Especially now when we always have an assassin, that sounds like a bad idea.
Hearing that, hearing Ben.
There
I
we
think
go.
I've been imposter now, we have like 3 rounds in a row.
Getting ready to say something.
I mean, just...
I was going to say something because I hadn't heard you yet, and we had it where a few people weren't coming across when they first joined.
Yeah, but you people couldn't
Yeah.
be heard.
Yeah, I had to fix that.
I mean, feel free, chat, to suss people as you go. Share your suspicions. Share what you've seen, you know? If you see something you think I've missed, someone doing something dodgy, let me know.
Everybody
Alright, we all good?
Yeah.
So just a quick refresh. We have 2 neutrals, 2 imposters. That leaves 7 people will be crew. And remember, there is a guaranteed assassin modifier on 1 imposter. So once we got 1 voted out, they might be gone. But until then, careful of your rolls, guys.
Yeah.
You made it very hard for me last round. I was hoping to
I am the
assassinate someone.
tall. I am the drunk.
That's not a roll!
I'm the giant drunk.
I knew you would do
can't
quite
get modifiers.
Alright, I'm neutral. I am glitch. Excellent. I've got no dropship dash, so off I go. Oh, I still need to sort out the medbay thing. Darn it. I'll fake that one. Yeah, I suppose we have a new setting which can make it where multiple people can do medbay at the same time. I think I forgot to turn it on at the moment, so I need to fix it after this round. Remind me, chat. Fix medbay. After this round, remind me to fix medbay. Hello.
Hello. Taking a moment to register where mine is fudged.
Oh, okay. Just open your map. That helps things.
True.
That was instant.
That.
Wow.
Engineer popped that
Well,
straight
Not
away.
really again!
Ken,
did you do this?
I did not do this,
No,
and Vinny
no.
can confirm that.
No, you didn't.
I think Rob
can
did
confirm.
this himself to me.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Like, because Yatta, you came up so quickly, right?
Oh,
And
dear.
The thing
I
is,
did?
like, you did. You were like there as soon as it happened, which meant
yes.
that if it was me, I would have seen you, so I wouldn't have done it.
I mean, you did use the phrase, you came up so quickly. If you'd have said, you sauntered up and I could have seen you for ages before doing it, then I'd have been like, yeah. But if you said, oh, you just popped out of nowhere, that's slightly less believable.
Sorry. Well, I mean, I literally was in a map. I didn't really see very much, and then suddenly his body was there, and I was like, oh, okay. And I tried to exit it. It wouldn't let me, and then you appeared, and I was like, oh, okay.
So what could Robbie have done? So what you're saying, I guess, like, how could Robbie have killed himself on you? So the fact that you're saying that means you're not the veteran, because otherwise you would have said, I used my veteran.
Unless you don't want to be assassinated.
No, yeah, there was
How
that.
that works? I don't know.
There's a guaranteed assassin every game.
Well, we know that
Yeah.
Rob can't have been a shifter, because shifter doesn't exist anymore.
So the only option
Oh,
really
that's
is
bad.
sheriff.
Could be sheriff too.
Placed with amnesiac, if I remember right.
Yeah, shifter is replaced with amnesiac. Amnesiac instead picks up their role from a dead body.
So let me just say this: if there is a sheriff, just kill Whack next go.
Yeah.
What?
You don't need to say that you are the sheriff, because then you'll get sniped. Did you just say no, please? If you said no, please, that means you know that you're the one who killed. What?
No, I don't. What is this matter? I didn't kill Rob. No, I didn't kill Rob. Why would I kill?
Whack, you're
Like
sounding
reason-
very sus.
Wag
I know, right? But like, I didn't kill him.
Well, I think we're quite certain, but Wag actually isn't sus, and Robbie's sheriff
Well,
suicide.
you're starting to sound more like a rabbit dog now.
Please, please.
Let's just get rid of Whack.
Let's go.
Yeah. Wait, no, people skipped it.
Oh,
Ah.
Oh, wow.
What?
Alright, I need to kill Whack
Why do people want to
and make a claim about it.
What happened?
Why do we want Celeste then?
Okay. I'm just going to BFK a moment. Whack went to the right. I'm going to go left at first. Okay. What I want to do is end up killing Whack. And if I can work this properly, if I can kill Whack, act like it's a sheriff kill, let the assassin do their thing, and then go, cool, now we've got the assassin out. Let me tell you the truth. I'm going to see if I can get that play to work. Cool.
That's, oh, one
dear.
is dead.
Alright. I don't have to do much at the moment. The kills are happening.
Sil,
This is
before
great.
that,
Evie, I heard that crack.
Oh, good.
Whack is dead as...
Sil, before that sabotage was called, where did you go?
That discussion
I was down
happened,
in
then let's talk
O2,
about
but
dead
I
Whack.
didn't see anyone, and then I went up towards cams, and then the emergency went off.
Cool. Did you see anyone walk past you?
No.
No. So this is between Sil and Ken, because the body is on what wheels? But Ken and I were in comms, and then Ken left first. And then as I was going down, the sabotage was called. I was going to go back up, and I thought, you know what? Just check O2.
Like, Ken was
So
at the seismic tower at the end of the round.
Yeah, so I went from admin, I went straight into comms to do my upload there, and then I went over up towards Labs way. As I was going there, seismic happens. That's my
Cool.
entire route.
Then it's
Also,
Sil.
Whack is also dead, but
No.
they're not in the dead place. Did they just die right now?
Whack's dead.
Oh, could be, I think that
Wait,
means
Whack's
yeah,
dead?
poisoner.
Whack's not dead. Not on my screen.
Yeah, why
Oh, yeah.
Whack isn't dead either? Whack, are you dead?
no,
Please
Whack's
speak up.
dead on my screen.
Whack is dead on my screen. Okay.
Not
He's
on
not
mine.
dead on
Whack is dead on my screen too.
Maybe,
That's
Maybe
kind of
poisoner?
sus.
maybe poisoned.
I think we just found a bug.
Oh, please don't tell me Poisoner is bugs this way. That would be terrible.
Oh, right.
Just don't acknowledge that people are dead, Ken.
Well, I'm voting Sil because Sil definitely went to that direction, and no one came on the other direction.
Well, I think
Yeah,
we know
you
that
feel like
Ken
you're
and
just kind
Wilder
of
are
gunning
both
hard for me at the moment,
imposters.
and I'm thinking this is a self-report actually,
Who's-
because
who
it seems
said that
far too
Whack's
convenient
dead?
to dump the blame onto me.
Ken and
I Ken
Wilder.
said.
Ken said Wax is
Well,
dead.
I actually blamed Ken originally, and then everyone vouched for where Ken went, so Ken went the opposite
Wait, you said
direction.
Who else?
you initially said me
Wilder.
or Ken.
Yeah,
I
I
was
see.
going
I
to
see Wax
sus
being
Ken.
dead.
Then
I was
you
going
and then
to
you
sus Ken.
processed cleared
Did anyone
Ken
else
anyway.
mention
So
No, Ken self-cleared himself by saying he was on seismic, but I knew
Right,
you
and-
and Ken were in...
right, and you were on a. Wow!
Wow, what a perfect split!
I
This
just
is-
said where I was before the report happened, where the body was, and who the two people that were in that facility.
Well, there's Whack.
Whack's dead! There's.
Oh no! Wax dead.
Imagine!
Oh no!
Who would have? Who would
Anyway.
have guessed?
So yeah, I'm actually the seer. I can see into the future.
You're the Time Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the Time Lord nowadays? Right.
Alright, just a quick question. How many people saw Whack was dead in the previous meeting?
I did.
I did.
Wilder did.
And Vilda said they saw it as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Two
Where are
people.
you going with this? Because I feel like you're about to make a stupid
looked
claim that,
sus.
oh, imagine if it's just the two imposters being it. It's clearly
Alright,
an
I can
issue.
make it
Well-
easier. I'm gonna guess
Imagine.
Ken is poisoner.
Oh, that wasn't right.
Okay!
Well,
Okay.
Oh,
Well, that was
Bye,
ridiculous.
Evie.
I'm blaming both Evie and Vin for that.
that assassin and retributionist. Wait, no, retributionist is something else now. Veteran.
Yeah, that was
Wait, what
retributionist.
gave-
We've just
What
lost
gave Evie
another
away?
crewmate.
No, nothing gave Evie away. Evie is a retributionist and gets poisoner for Ken.
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, that tracks.
Fun fact, not an imposter. Hope that helps prove things a little bit more now.
Well, at least we
Maybe.
know you're not poisoner.
I mean, you could still be imposter.
Correct.
Yeah, the only
Yeah,
way
it
you're not
doesn't
an
poison.
poisoner. So everybody
we don't
knows
know that you're
Ken.
not an imposter.
Yeah,
I
no,
skipped,
I'm not
by the way.
skipping.
Skip on 7
We could've-
because there is
No,
only
we
7 of
vote
us.
on Ken because we know he is
Anything else
evil.
No, that's
Oh,
bad.
You don't know shit.
No, what?
What are you doing?
What the hell is this from Zoka? It turns out your executioner is Zoka. I'm not going to be happy with you.
I
This one going. I can't remember which way around these are done, so yeah. Let me do this real quickly. I've only got a few seconds here. No one is around, so I'm gonna have to decloak safely up here. That's a shame. I thought I was about to run into someone, but I wasn't.
Distracted by my dog, she wanted fussing, so I fussed her. Like, cookies. Okay.
Hi, where's Ken? Ken's going to murder me.
I am not trying to murder you.
Interesting. It's apparently.
And there were 6.
Right, so first thing that I need to say is we need to vote now. Obviously, I didn't have time to go and find the body because we're on 6 and there's 2 imposters theoretically.
Mention a potential neutral role as well.
Well, yes, but at most there's 4 crewmate. There could be 3 crewmate.
Well, you saw that there was a swapper.
Yes.
Because 2 people got moved around.
Yes, but we probably shouldn't work out who that was because that'll just give ammo for one of the imposters to kill that person.
Precisely.
Yeah, well.
Well, I think we still know 2 people who might possibly are imposters or otherwise evil.
I swear to God,
really wish I
Where was everyone?
Like, we could vote
I was just coming out of
first.
space.
So this one I'm pretty sure wasn't Vin because Vin was with me for most of the round.
Indeed.
So, I was up in labs with Zoka.
Yeah, and Ken came as well.
Ken came along towards the end.
Yeah, I did. Came along towards the end and immediately having Zoka say, "Oh, Ken's going to kill me."
Well, did he?
Well, the meeting got called
because
before
he's
he
talking
had
in
a
the
chance.
meeting.
Yeah,
No,
I'm still dead. Still not dead.
Maybe I have increasing intent to kill you if only I could.
Yeah, but somebody was around, so you couldn't.
I would stab you if I could.
So Vin, who did you think it was?
Velda and Ken.
This is on the basis of the whole whack thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Fuck's sake.
Yes, it is. I may be
Alright.
wrong in it, but
You are wrong
seem
in it.
We need to vote out somebody. So
making a sentence
yeah,
that
remember I'm the host,
made me
right?
think more
If we-
along those lines as well.
We've
We're
seen
going
these
off
kinds
of
of things
okay,
before.
so
Thomas.
Ken's the house, that
Ken?
works, so everybody vote
I
via.
voted Ken.
Okay, Ken.
What?
Oh shit!
Are we about done?
Goodbye, crew.
Fuck.
Best of luck.
Damn.
Well, Ken gets to live another day.
All right, I think we got it.
I'm pretty
think we
sure
got it,
a
that's fine.
sentence was getting made that made it even more
Let's
sus,
go.
but I can't fully recall the sentence.
Okay.
Alright. I don't know what task I got left to fake at this point. There we go again. I haven't even done these
got told
kills,
to do
Vilda.
this.
I haven't done
Yeah,
shit.
no, that's good. Thanks. Well, I couldn't do it, so I'm not 100% sure whether we got someone, but it just made more sense if we're on 5 because if there is 2 imposters, then we'll have lost if we don't press the button.
Oh, that's a fair point. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Do we actually have any idea? Or...
Well, I do have an idea to take us back to originally Evie's comment when he was reporting earlier. He had his sus between me and Sil, right? I would hope
Yeah.
by this point there has been at least some indication that I'm not involved in what's going on here. I feel like Zokra must be an executioner, to be quite honest, the way he's playing. So discounting him
I'm
as a
just
neutral.
trying to utilize a bug here.
Yeah.
You're trying to utilize a what?
A bug.
Move the bug, like.
An error in the programming.
Oh, a bug.
Yes.
Again,
sorry.
you're very wrong about the whole process with Wax Death, okay? We've had this all multiple different ways before. I've seen bodies at tables where no one else has seen them from lovers' kills. Host has weird things happen when things get buggy. You're reading into it what doesn't exist, mate.
Wait, are you all saying that it's Ken because he saw?
Because he saw a dead person being dead.
No, that's bollocks. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's the
nonsense.
That's the thing they're going with. Both Vin and Zoka are claiming
That's
that.
happened so many times to Ken. Like over
Exactly.
the,
Plenty of
over the last
reasons.
year.
There's enough reasons for Ken to be sus without
just
throwing
so
bugs
that
on
was
the
people.
pile. Like, come on.
The thing is, though, ignoring Zoka's executioner play for a moment, Evie was sussing between me and Sil in an earlier round, he had good reason to split it between the two of us, except I had a perfectly clear route, and Evie also tried to kill me as, Retributionist running, Vigilante? So Evie was clearly a good person based on that. Which means
no, you're not
that...
a good person because...
No, not me, Evie! Zocca.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, you are an executioner, really messing this up for everyone. So, Evie is the good person, I'm saying, out of this whole scenario, and if he was going for me... he's clearly good, so I'm thinking it's Sil.
We've got 7 seconds. Vote, I think we should vote Sil.
Oh,
I think it's Ken.
The game continues to be vote Ken.
The game continues, I helped you continue getting through. We're getting out imposters. The game ends, it was me, and you see, it's not ended. Right then.
Yeah, I'm saying, if the game continues to be vote Ken...
We're not letting you have your executioner win. I need to keep jumping on this. Alright. I don't know what I can do to get out of this now. I think I need to kill Vin. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I really don't know how I'm going to do this. Yatta and Zocca are over there. Maybe I can get Vin sussed out, actually.
It can. He was just me. He was just me.
What? What are you talking about?
I saw you walk into weapons as me. It is Ken.
What are you talking about?
I saw me
no, this is
go
obvious,
past
right? No, this
into
is
weapons.
obvious.
I followed you in.
Right, yeah, of course you did. Yeah. Cool. At least I know it's not
Alright,
you now,
fine.
Yatta.
Everyone vote me. Go on then. Everyone vote me.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm joking, Vin, by the way, I voted Ken. Please vote Ken.
I'm voting you.
Yeah, vote Ken. No, why did you say that? Oh my god, if he still had a kill left, he could have killed you.
I'm not an imposter!
Ask me afterwards. I saw you as me.
I was the glitch! Ah!
How was I defeated?
Because you were neutral.
Yeah, you became Phantom.
Oh my god, we clutched it, guys. We absolutely clutched
Ken.
it. Jesus.
Yeah.
Told you, Ken.
You so hard on me, Ken.
I think from now on,
So
if
Ken,
you have a poisoner, don't mention that someone's dead when they're not.
Ken,
Yeah?
I said to Zocca earlier in the round, because I was sheriff, I said, I'm going to go shoot Ken, just because it would be funny. I ran into admin, and Whack ran past me really quickly, but as they ran past me, they turned green, and I mistook it for you. So I shot them.
Oh no!
Medic shielded you, Robbie.
And the thing is, like, if I'd actually found you, I would have got one, because you were the glitch.
Yeah. Robbie, the funniest thing is, I medic shielded you.
Thank you, Space
so I
Cadet.
was really
Thank you.
confused why you were dead.
Oh, Neves.
Oh,
Neves
God.
here. Hi, Neves.
Ken,
Hi,
Yeah?
Neve.
you said one
every
other
time I tried to
thing
actually
just
do
after
something, I
that
got
weird
fucking-
glitch thing.
There we are.
That round was bullshit.
Hi, Whack. We look really
Used
cool.
a sentence along the lines of, "Oh, if this,
We
you
look
know,
like
if this
agents
goes game
with it.
now," or something along those lines, which made me
should
stop
walk
you
around
even
as,
more,
like-
but I couldn't fully remember the sentence.
We should walk around as like
That's it.
security.
I wasn't even an imposter. I was glitched. You were pairing me with some,
No, you were
with no
glitched.
one. That's the thing. But you were pairing the wrong thing. The whole two people. Well, it must be the two bad guys. I wasn't even the imposter, so your logic is
Oh,
still
you were
wrong.
bad guy. The thing is, like,
Yeah,
you were a
yeah.
bad guy, so
No,
you could
I
see
get
him.
that,
The
I get
third person
Great.
was just smart enough to not say
Which is
anything.
great.
No, that can't be the reason for it because I wasn't part of the imposter group.
Celeste,
Yeah,
Okay.
but you could still see him, so you were
He's
evil.
standing there
That's-
all pretty.
Oh, it was actually down to you being the host.
I have
Yeah, which is the more likely consideration because
Why'd
why
you
would
swap Ken and me so many
Every
times?
time someone comes
what
near
kind
Celeste,
of
we're gonna
bug
just, like,
would
bully
set
them
it
out
up
of the way.
where
Because
you look a bit like a
what's it? A
CEO in
glitch
this
can
outfit,
see
I'm
an
not gonna lie.
imposter's poison kill before everyone else.
Well, we were both bad, so.
Back away, back away. What are you doing? Back
Exactly.
away.
Good question.
Needs further testing, but the likelihood puts it towards something else.
Pictures, give them space.
So, Bill, were you the poisoner?
Evie, back away, back away, back away.
I was.
Away from our celebrity,
So
back away.
the poisoner saw it and the host saw it. Not necessarily a bad guy thing yet.
Sil,
Our Lord and Saviour, Celeste here.
Also, can I just say,
did you see,
yeah.
did you see Wack being dead?
I'm assuming Wack knew that they were dead in that meeting.
But do imposters up on
That's a good question.
Imposters play bodyguards and just kill anyone who gets too close.
Small thing.
So,
Not the meeting.
Every time I tried to make a play, either the meeting got
You shouldn't
called
be near
or
our.
someone found me, so I couldn't do shit.
Whack.
And then the last, the
Whack.
last time,
So,
I didn't even
did you
get
know
to
you
do
were dead in the
anything
meeting you
because we
died?
immediately called button and called a
Yeah,
second
yeah,
meeting.
yeah. So
and
Vilda
voted
had
me out.
stabbed me at the beginning.
No, I
and
mean, did you
something
see
that
Wack
was
being
but I had
dead?
no way of letting anyone know.
Alright, cool.
So,
Yeah, that's
like,
fine then.
Like, did you see that
I
Wack
don't
was
think
dead
it was
in the
meant to
meeting
go
where
like
they
that. I
died?
think what happened was
Yes, I'm
completely
aware.
a glitch. So you.
No, I
were
was asking you whether you saw them
it.
being dead.
So I felt a bit bad when everyone had a go at you, but it did make sense what you
No
were
one
saying.
asked, so I didn't say.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
poisoner
That's
does
what
turn
the
out to
thing is,
actually
it's
be
like the
bugged,
fact
we
that
will
only
just have to
takes you
remove the role.
those
Oh
down.
my
The
god.
poisoner or general imposters as well.
If
What if we
poisoner
just-
turns out to be bugged, we will just have to disable the role. Simple as that.
Why?
Again, what happened with that? What
I'm
happened
sorry?
with that? She died literally as somebody. So it would have happened if somebody had stabbed as well. It would have done the same
Potentially.
thing.
Yes, potentially. If it was
Yeah,
in
has
that
happened
brief
before.
moment.
Like, if they die in the same moment, then you don't get that. Like, we had that multiple times already with normal rolls.
Like I say, we need to be clear on it. Okay, so I'm not dumping it at the moment,
Yeah.
but if it turns out to be bugged, which is the bit I'm saying, not what happened, because we can't be certain, if it turns out to be bugged, I will disable the role flat out.
Cool.
Alright then.
Right.
We'll just wait for Vin to get back. Who shouted? Alright. We'll just wait for Vin to get back, and then we'll get to go again. Also, hello Neve, welcome.
Hello.
There you are. I was wondering if you actually heard that
Listed
first.
as a known bug.
Sorry, what's that about a known bug?
I'm saying that the poisoner thing is currently not listed as a known bug in
Okay, not
Town of
listed.
Us.
Not listed, that's the important bit.
Like, if we get
It can be
listed,
Joker.
great.
What?
Yeah.
Oh god, I didn't mean to kill you.
Vin, just checking, you are actually AFK, right?
Did you forget you don't have
Cool.
kills?
What?
Hey.
Just don't Google.
Like, are you
poisoner-
eating mayo again?
Here we go, we're good to
Oh,
go.
no, you use a
Poisoner
furry.
We're going!
It's not safe.
Let's go.
You use
Alright,
a
Chris.
furry.
Yeah, Neve
Yeah.
always has a knife. Always, always. Okay, I'm on the crewmate side. What role have I got?
Hey, sports.
Hey, we got this again. Nice. Let's do it more correctly this time.
Aw.
Remember, guys, 2 imposters, 2 neutrals, and the rest are crew.
Okay, whack.
Jeez.
Right. Okay, first of all, keys.
We are.
And then
2 down, all the rest of them to go. I'm going to go do medbay. We now have medbay correctly set. So parallel medbay is a thing. Prevent that hard clear option. I still don't understand why it was ever in the base game. If visual tasks are off, why would you then have a task where people can hard clear each other just like visual tasks can hard clear? Like, the whole point of turning off visual tasks is to turn off hard clears from tasks. So I'm glad the mod can now do that. Lots to do in Specimen, let's go. Go, and I might need to use my alert down there. Yeah, I'm using it right now to be safe.
Also, you don't kill a specimen.
I hate this task.
And then one more.
If someone.
Why am I back away?
Alright, whatever, we'll get
I
back
don't
to
know
it.
who was on cams, but I just saw in Vital someone died, but I think it's at least 5 seconds old. But
I think this is a self-report.
Why?
Oh.
executioner.
Just because of the
maybe?
position
You're
of
gonna let
everybody
me
else.
speak? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that seems sus.
Would you like to know where the body was?
No.
The knife.
All right.
We don't need to. You're sus anyway.
No. No, that's a really weird thing to say with no information. The body was in dropship. I just went and saw on vitals that Wonga was dead. I knew he looked kind of AFK.
Dead in
At the
dropship.
start of the round, so I checked admin table, saw there was somebody still in
Excuse
dropship,
me.
and
Whew.
found the body. Why do you think it's a
Food has been a bit disagreeable.
Just because your emotion was a little weird.
My motion or my emotions?
I was watching you on cameras.
Did you see me on cameras, Vilda?
I did.
Did you hear
You
me
know
say
too, weren't you?
someone's dead? No? Maybe?
Sorry,
No.
say again?
Did you hear me say someone was dead?
No, I can't hear you.
You can't hear through cams.
It is a bit
You can't hear on
faint.
cams? I couldn't hear it. No.
Winters.
Yeah, hearing through
So I
cams
can
is active.
I can at least clear 4 people for this kill.
Go ahead.
You mean the pack that you were running with?
I can clear, I think Vilda, but I know for sure I can clear Whack, Vin, and Yatta.
I mean, this happened at the start, almost certainly.
So I can also clear
Neve, so
Sil for this, most likely.
so Neve, when you say it happened right at the start,
Well, not
I
right
checked-
at the start.
They
I
looked at
checked
vitals and they
vitals.
said that they were dead. So going from vitals to dropship is a good start.
So anyway, I checked vitals probably. When did you guys meet up with me, Robbie? And
I
Whack?
saw you guys on temperature. That's when I checked vitals.
I've got no info. I'm skipping. There's been a lot of clears, but I've lost track of them
don't
because people are
necessarily
too
think we
busy
should vote out,
quibbling
that's what I
details.
Yeah, I think we should skip
You
right
shouldn't
now.
vote me out.
I
We didn't.
genuinely lost
Maybe.
track of claims there. People quibbling the most pointless
I'm the
stuff.
executioner though.
The sus of a self-report with no
Vilda,
info.
that's executioner is sussing Neve.
I'm not
Jokes
executioner.
about stuff and not really
Yeah,
trying to gather the
I'm
info.
not,
That was tough. We could, but I'll be honest, Quintus, I don't really want to be focusing on that right now. If it does turn out to be bugged, we'll come across the bug soon enough in due course. It only really comes up if, and the assumption is if that bug is as we think it is, it'll only come up if the person is due to die but hasn't yet died when a meeting is called, which should be in itself already rather uncommon. So we can investigate it later on if it doesn't make itself clearer sooner. I should have had my alert ready. Ah, that was really unfortunate. I just didn't feel a reason to need to be on alert there. Ah, that is rough. That is rough. I could have survived that. Oops, okay. That is just really rough. Just unfortunate it happens that way.
No pictures.
Oh, and I've been found. Alright.
Oh, come on.
About dropship?
What do the numbers mean? Numbers above, or next one named, that's the number of tasks we've done. So tasks we've got, tasks we've done.
There's a mine in dropship.
Was
There's
the
a mine in
last round,
dropship, he
Neve?
says. Hold on, there's a
I
mine in
don't- I
dropship?
didn't see it. I didn't go all the way.
There isn't
to
a
the top,
miner.
so
That's a
I got
very
top.
interesting claim.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
right
that
at the very top.
Right, I've got
It
half a
could
task
have been
left to
their
do,
last
and I've gone
round,
through a
I don't
lot of
know.
drinks so far, so I'm going to be back in a little bit, guys. Don't go anywhere, but yeah, I'll be right back.
The body was in admin, right in front of, not right in front, but near the door to decon.
Ben and I are top dropship, or near, just above storage. Sorry, don't know where anyone.
Robbie,
Yeah.
who else was in OT with us?
I was in O2.
Sil was. I saw Sil and OT. And then Whack and Yatta.
There was a
also
whole
saw
thing
me in
going on
O2.
there,
I
and
went
Vin
to
was
the
down there
garbage
as well.
clean.
What was that?
I was also in O2 when Robbie was in O2. I did the garbage disposal. I saw Celeste in decon.
Yeah, I went through.
Yeah, I saw you at
and-
top together with Neve. One went downstairs. By the
Yeah, I
outside and
commented on Neve's knife looking very suspicious.
Yep, and one she promised you to not use it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't actually hear that.
Yeah, I think you might have already gotten. I was muted and it took me ages to unmute. You might have.
No,
Oh,
you
fair
were.
enough.
So, well, it could have been Neve timing-wise. Like, if I can
No,
walk
it
from...
couldn't have. I was in lab.
Yeah, but Celeste was through decon by the time I found the body.
In fact, I was the other side. I was out the other side of specimen by the time you found the
Yeah.
body.
Yeah, but did you pass
Um,
Neve? Because if
Yeah,
you
Neve,
didn't,
like, we
I
saw
was
Neve
thinking
come
that.
into lab.
I'm skipping.
Yeah, same.
who's sus Neve last
Okay.
round? Because is this just like the same
Okay.
person?
Rob susses
constantly
Evie.
sussing,
Last
or-
time I didn't say
Fair enough.
anything.
Once again, Rob
So
proving that he is always on the ball.
I'm not tossing.
Oh, yes! Yes! I was out here. Feck.
Then
Alright, let's get these going. Spec, lab, storage. Let's go do the lab ones. Sorry, the spec ones. Best chance I got. Best chance I got. I gotta go do these. I'm Haunter as well, so I'm crew saver. Potentially. Yeah, we got that one. Get to work on this one. Oh, gotta do this quick. There we go. Next one. And this is going to make me vulnerable. Yep, I'm now vulnerable. Let's get this going. Oh dear! Oh, Rob's amnesiac. Okay, he's got it again? What's my next? A bit further over. Cool, everyone's gone. I can safely get this. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. No, please, please, please. Oh, he clicked me! No! You bastard! Oh, I shouldn't have risked it. I should have waited. I shouldn't have risked it, guys. I just... I thought I was far enough away, but no. Nope, he saw me. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! I could have had it. I got greedy. All I had to do was just sit back for a moment, but no.
Willow's DC'd.
So
I
I was
got
right.
caught.
Look out for Vilda, Fanny's
Yeah,
dead.
Willow's DC'd.
I got greedy. I thought I could run past people whilst
Like, you
the
got genital.
sabotage was happening, but no. Syl was on the lookout.
Oh, rough.
I had 2 tasks left in dropship.
Phantom?
Haunter. 2 tasks left in
That's even
dropship.
more
I was
rough.
about to slink up into dropship, but yeah. Syl being a not good guy, yeah.
Alright, Vince just killed.
Two are dead.
No,
Just-
liar.
Oh, someone else.
Evie killed Jocker.
Ah,
And then Evie runs up to the meeting room, Jocker follows, Evie kills Jocker, and I run on body. This is Evie.
I was the only person to vote Evie last round.
It's either
Yeah,
that
Evie.
or it's been a sheriff or
Go-
something
go,
like
Evie.
that.
Evie, can you answer a question for us?
You were in
Very
my
close on
crewmate.
task
Yeah,
range
go on.
already.
Why is there no mine at the top of dropship?
I said that, so last round we went to the top and there was no mine there, and I came down and I said it to Vin and someone else. I think Neve was there. I said the mine's not there anymore. Did it reset?
I heard that.
It doesn't reset.
That's
No.
a
They
weird.
gave you half a miner.
So I don't know if mine is bugged. And
No, it's
mine's
not.
reset every meeting or whatever.
We're gonna have to clear that up
And
point out Tia's just lying.
so this is either a sheriff or Vin and I are sussing ourselves. Or even a swooper.
Well, we're very close to a task win because kills are happening quite slowly, which is interesting.
Who's VIP?
VIP?
It's entirely whack. Whack.
Somebody was
VIP.
getting protected. Who's the VIP?
I'm the
Zack
VIP.
and Robbie have been playing VIP. Oh, yeah.
Yata is our elected
Celebrity.
celebrity.
What are they talking about, VIP?
We are we're under
I have no idea what they're
I
doing.
don't know what's going on here. We may as well-
It's EV. 100% EV.
Yeah, Evie. I'm voting Evie.
Go for EV.
I do believe you. I just know how close we are to winning.
Oh god.
Well, Wack
We did
believed,
attack
Finn
our
believed, Rob
VIP.
believed. No one else believed.
Wait, the VIP got swapped. Does that mean someone else is now the VIP?
Crying out
No.
loud. They are just messing around.
Would be spicy, but
Alright,
no, I'm
you
going.
too. I need you. I need to fight me. Does everyone have anywhere they want to take me?
Let's see what they're up to on this. Where did he go? There
I've
he
never been
is.
there.
Whack, do your tasks.
It's about a VIP.
Whack, do your tasks.
visual on our VIP.
What? Mark hasn't done it.
I was standing on top of you.
Yeah, you can see the 3 out of 8.
Oh right. Yeah, we can now see who's
Agent, you got
slacking.
this door, I got the other.
Yeah.
Oh.
No need to guard anyone.
Sil,
Well,
this is what you
Sil
get.
just died. Sil just died.
You
I
could have
watched
just
it
not
happen
clicked me,
twice.
Sil. That's all you needed to do.
I'll love if this
Arsonist.
wins us the game.
I know you're arsonist. You could have let me
Isn't
just
that
do my
loser here,
thing.
Potentially.
You know it won't.
No, Neve was the last person I needed to douse.
Oof.
I was
I'm pretty sure it's
literally
not
I was
Vin.
5 seconds away from dousing her as well.
So Celeste, talk to us.
I would have won
what
that round
happened?
if. Oh,
With
wow.
what?
Well, you found
The
the body.
body
Like,
you reported.
where was the body?
Oh
What's
yes.
going on?
Sorry. I'm going to die here. I'm probably going to die here. I'm sheriff. I killed Evie.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That happy okay from me.
If I get assassinated now, my life.
I was assassin.
Peace out, y'all.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Like no
Fair enough.
offense at all meant by this, but I hope you do because then that proves your story.
It's either that or yeah. It
So
worked,
because
yeah.
there's no assassin,
Well,
I
the
wonder
thing
if
is,
they'll-
we didn't end up voting Evie at the end of last round, and I figured that you know what, we'll risk it for a biscuit.
Wait,
I'll
how
try.
many,
I'll try sheriff. Sorry, go on.
Have we voted anyone out yet?
No, but we have definitely got one out.
We all voted
Just
EV
one
out,
imposter.
but
No, we
you
should have
had
2
4 on
imposters.
skip, 3.
Yeah, so we
We-
probably
we
should
def-
still
we-
vote someone out. It's a good point.
We've gotten rid of one imposter.
Oh, okay. We've got rid of one. Yeah. Yeah. We've got rid of one.
So we
I
should
believe
well,
it.
well that's if we're
Vin.
believing Celeste and Vin, which
Yeah,
isn't
I d-
necessarily a
I-
bad thing, but
I believe then that Evie was an imposter.
I do as well. I was a bit worried that Evie was Jester, which is why I didn't vote for Evie last round.
They're not acknowledging the fact that
But
Evie
that
could have been
means-
glitched,
that means if we're believing
which
Celeste,
could
then we
throw
should
them in the
vote-
game
we
if it
should
weren't for
vote
the fact
me.
that there isn't a glitch.
Right.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for
Why
that.
vote me?
Because we need to vote
What are we
someone. If Celeste is sheriff and Wack, I know that Wack and Robbie aren't bad, and
Vin got out.
about
Yeah,
You know
Evie.
what Rob
so
can
you-
do now? Rob can follow
No, it
Celeste,
can't
and
be
if
me.
Celeste misfires, Rob can take Celeste's role.
Who do you think it is then, Neve?
Oh, there goes Neve.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was the
Sneeze.
person that killed first
Did-
round.
Well,
Yay.
GG's!
So happy.
I really messed up.
Ah.
I just killed
Did
Sil in
people
front
remember
of
the first
people.
round sus?
We did it.
To be fair, you're
Right,
completely
we
wrong in the
protect
first
Neve,
round.
we-
Neve,
we-
like, Neve didn't
Give
have
him a-
anything to do with that.
I'm going to be right
Guys.
back quickly.
Yeah,
amazing.
so
Guys,
the
guys, guys,
first
guys,
2
guys.
kills-
Quick meta thing. Miner is not bugged. Evie was lying out his ass. Minor is not
well.
fun.
Classic Evie. So I got confused just then. It was Evie and I.
Hello,
and
Animalic,
two
how you
people,
doing?
And I saw somebody died, so I killed somebody.
Ah, you're finally home.
just in
Well, I
front
can tell
of
you,
the
no one's taking
living
bit leader in the interim. You're still
but
there.
I think I got away with that.
You are
Fine.
still there.
so
You've
they
got
can see
one
that
bit
someone's
lead,
next
so you know Quince could have taken it from me, granted, but
I
no,
didn't
it's
know
still
who was
yours.
dying. I was like, oh no, it's
Still
my
yours.
turn.
Crewmate,
amazing.
I've been basic crewmate 3 rounds in a row.
I had a amnesiac for the 3rd time.
Oh,
I
wait,
keep
Wack, what
getting
did you have?
Crewmate.
Oh,
How
Rob,
did
I was
you do all your
thinking.
tasks?
I was thinking at the end, Rob, you could
you get
have
trouble?
followed Celeste.
No.
If Celeste messed up, you could have just taken
Yeah,
Sheriff.
It was just as well that you actually killed me because
Yeah,
I was
but I
after
was
you were the
doing my
last
own
person I
thing,
needed to douse.
and we did it
so
really well.
I was going to set
Oh,
fire
fair.
to everyone in
protecting
5
Chris
seconds.
through
Oh, guys,
somehow.
again?
So you actually
Again?
saved everyone to kill yourself.
Oh dear, here we go.
Robbie, Yetta, and
I mean,
Wack.
Adamark, you've got first place again, so you
I
know
wanted
there's
to
that.
find out who the VIP was because Evie was trying to put the sauce on me. And so I didn't want to die, and I thought this would be a great way to get the VIP out, even though they were protected by all fuck.
Yeah.
You're trying to undermine their new side hustle that they've got on during Among Us as a security firm.
So the game would have been
I was
over a
saving
bit sooner, but I
my
got
ass for
greedy. I was Haunter,
okay.
and I had 2 tasks left, both in dropship. As the sabotage was going on with the seismic, I was like, you know what? Whilst people are distracted there, just in the middle of people moving around, I'm going to slip through to dropship. Unfortunately, one person wasn't distracted. One Sill found me as I was trying to slip past everyone. If I'd have just waited for everyone to leave the area, I would have got the Haunted
In fact, I was
condition.
undistracted because the only person I needed to find was Neve to douse in fuel and set fire to everyone because everyone had been doused except Neve. And then Neve stabbed
Oh
me
my God.
5 seconds before my cooldown was due to go onto her. So if she hadn't killed me then, I would have won by dousing
my
everyone
goodness.
and igniting everyone. Like,
Well, bit.
she was damned.
And just
either
a quick
way. Like, either
FYI,
she
there
killed
is
me
a
and
minimum
she would,
on the bot
she
to
got voted
activate,
out,
just so
or
it doesn't like
she didn't kill
ruin
me,
the
and
audio
I
on the
killed
stream for the
everyone
next
anyway, so
30, 40 minutes. So, if in case you're wondering where the bot is, there is a minimum on the bit amount.
okay. That went
You had your fun last time you did this. At least for the 2 bits.
I'm back.
Alright, we got Rob
I've
back.
got nothing to say.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Wait, no, I'm not ready.
Rob is sus, vote Rob.
Yeah,
He's
can
not
I
ready.
have a 10-minute break?
Alright, vote Rob and then vote Evie.
No, you can't vote Rob.
Not again.
And once we voted Evie, we voted out at Whack. There we are.
Let's just
Oh
vote
no,
Ken.
I'm just
Hey.
Oh my god, same.
Alright then. Let's take this one.
Yellow.
Bip 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 bip. Wonderbar. Bring down the
What
temperature.
temperature do you have, Ken?
Sorry?
Nah, it's gonna be different temperature every time you open the map, isn't it?
I mean, I've just done it.
Never had
What?
so much trouble doing it.
What temperature did you scroll down to?
Well, minus 42.
Huh.
He's probably going to ask me that later. So minus 42, the answer to life, universe, and everything.
The bodyguards are trying to do bodyguard things. They've targeted me this round.
I mean, bodyguards is a good thing, right?
Then they're gonna be trying to guard me.
That's a good thing. You want people to protect you, right? Unless you're not a bad guy, are you? No.
Small thing. Which role are you? Cool. Okay. Do we want to stick together or?
There we are. No.
Hello.
No. Alright, okay. You guys are still going? I looked away for a moment. I've just seen the poor bot. There is a death. Oh, okay. Shut the door on me, will you? Well, now I know where I need to go.
Oh my god.
It's not so, but
All right.
So, another not Sil is dead.
Another not Sil
Wow.
has been made not Sil.
Not Sil. Where were you?
I was in Specimen.
What is going on here?
Okay, and not Sil.
I was in lab.
You guys are still
Okay,
fighting.
how about
This, my God.
Okay. How about you, not Sil?
I'm just going to leave you guys to it for a moment. Yeah, when you've decided who's
I
where.
don't end up dead when I have to go back there.
No, not you, not Sil. The other not Sil.
Oh, sorry.
Wait your turn, not Sil. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, not Sil.
Anyone else lost?
No, not Sil.
Just you, not Sil.
Ken, I've played this map so many times. How could I possibly be lost?
Did you pay for that bad joke?
I haven't played it like a month, and so I feel a little bit lost or going around.
Yeah, I want to see a bad joke redemption. Was I'm voting you for that one.
Once again, Bid will be in touch with you shortly.
on the
I
actually,
can
wait, you can't go
confirm-
to Twitch channel right now. You're live. Damn it.
I can confirm this was not God Lord Emperor Yatta.
Okay.
True.
You avoid the vote this time. Bad joke.
Is that a threat, Ken? Is that a threat? Are you trying to kill another crewmate, Ken? That sounds like something an imposter would do.
I don't think any crewmates come out with such bad
Sounding
jokes.
very sus.
Well, you're wrong.
I mean, looking back at my jokes, probably, yeah.
Confirm it is not you.
Can confirm.
Imagine being funny, can't relate.
Thank you, Beard. I appreciate it.
Being funny in 2022. So,
anyway,
on
are
a
we
serious
skipping
topic.
or?
Well,
Longer,
actually
I need a
wasn't.
bad joke, help.
What did the corn say just before the man ate it?
What?
What did the corn say just before the man ate it?
Out of dialogue with you.
Okay,
I'll
what
see
did
you
the
on the
corn
other
say just
side.
before the man ate it? Sorry.
I'll see you on the other side.
Why didn't 4S get
Voting
fired?
Evie.
Because
I'm
it's too
voting
squared.
Evie.
This is how the.
Wow.
Goodbye, Ken!
Well, that's one less not.
Well, there
Sil
goes your shield,
for it.
Evie.
Rest in peace, Ken.
Why not Sil? Sil.
Nice.
Oh, fuck off.
So went this way.
So we're gonna sign.
Well,
a
that's
zero
just got a lot harder for
adjectives.
Sil. That got a lot harder for Sil.
I don't know who the imposter
This is
They're
so
making things
bullshit.
so difficult for him.
doors on these beats.
That's hilarious.
Why are some of these open? Why are some of these shut?
Hoping this will help him lose them, but no. They know which one they're following.
Mate, I was sheriff. I got killed first by the glitch.
Oh, that's rough. Hey, at least the glitch will give him a chance at winning. Because the glitch will do some killing.
What's going on here?
Zucker,
I don't know what they're
Sil,
doing.
You please back away from Sil.
What's TV's
Zucker,
ID on
Zucker, back away,
Twitch?
no photo, no
Good
photo.
question.
Go.
I don't think it was just Evie. No. It was something
Okay.
other than just Evie.
Photo,
Let me
photo.
see. Do I have them in the list here? They're not currently in the viewer list, which is probably for the best. But it means I also don't know. Sorry, Beard. I should share what's happening on Twitch chat with the crew during the next meeting. I mean, I'd love to share it with them during the next meeting, but I'm dead. What song lyrics are you even quoting? If it is even song lyrics. And the bot isn't broken. No. The bot is struggling to keep up with you guys, but the bot isn't broken, and the bot display doesn't trigger at 2 bits. Ah, there we are, Celeste.
Boo.
Let's get Celeste done in then.
Boo. Hi, Ken.
Sir, back away.
Okay.
Is your loyalty being tested right now, Robbie and Wack?
No, I can confirm this wasn't Sil. This wasn't Sil.
Yeah, no, it is.
Confirm it's not those two either, because they won't leave me the fuck alone at the moment.
Are they ever going to leave alone?
Hey, we are just trying to do our job, sir.
Ah, you found Evie.
Hey, I'm
There we
telling
are.
you to go do your job on someone else.
They're
No,
not
as you
they're not
employ,
hitting
I'm
Sil. They can't go and
specifically
do a
he
job
is
on
the
someone
imposter.
else.
Your employer, I'm specifically requesting that you get hired by someone
hired through
else
Discord.
because you are fired.
Nice
Leave me alone.
hunting there, Beard.
You got fired.
I'm
What
sorry,
did you guys do?
Surely,
He's had a very long day. Please give him some
surely this
space.
means he's the
Wait a
imposter.
second, was
Come
Zorka
on.
one of the bodyguards and he's been fired and whacked?
So Adam leans to be free.
wasn't
one of the
That's the
bodyguards.
imposter.
I have a suspicion.
The bodyguards are Whack and Robbie.
Oh, okay.
Because we're
I thought
wearing our
Zoka was one
bodyguard
of them.
uniform.
What is your suspicion, Nave?
Mr. Wonga.
Name's sus as
Wonga?
Wonga?
What did
Not
it say?
just sus
I did
Wonga.
notice that Wonga's naked.
I mean, that's
pretty
sus
sus.
enough, I guess.
Oh,
It's
dear.
more heavy this way.
Oh, nice.
Enjoy it.
Thanks for that.
I do think we've killed one imposter, and I think it's Ken, because every door I've run into has suddenly been knocked in my face.
Yeah, that's happened to
What?
us.
No, I haven't been doing
Yeah,
that.
that sounds like
I
Ratty
actually-
Ken.
I
shut
also
the door
think it's
on
Ken
the-
for a completely different reason, which I'm not.
I
gonna
did shut the
say,
door on
but I'm
Evie.
almost certain it is Ken from that other reason.
Only once.
And since everyone voted me and swapped with Ken, I kind of feel a bit of hatred. I think I may be banned when I returned as well.
You got 2038 for free.
Doesn't even know the type. It's 2035.
I think so.
But
Yeah,
why?
fuck it.
Yeah, why not?
But
We got
why?
one
Yeah,
imposter out.
I can get on with a good railroad every now and again. I can get on with a good railroad every now and again.
Neither.
Well, there goes Wonga.
You know, you did it at the right time.
That I wish it had been.
Goodbye, Wonga.
Hello,
Rather, welcome to the
Wonga.
dead.
So the question
Yay,
is,
we
are
won.
killed
Welcome,
boys?
Wonga.
Hi, Wonga among the dead.
Okay, guys, I'm a good person.
I don't think I saw Wonga, which means he might have just become. I'm just gonna do that. He might have just become a phantom or something. Oh no, there he is.
An underground bunker.
What are they doing? Underground bunker for your protection. I just.
Again.
Again?
Yeah,
Are they
figure it
trying to
out.
split us up?
Figure it out.
I'm just messing with
we
them
want to
to
be
make.
separated from you. Oh.
Sir,
Agent
Sir.
down, agent down, agent down,
Oh.
agent down. Agent 2 is down, I repeat, Agent 2 is down. Agent 1 is
Okay.
protected. Oh shit.
I can clear several people.
Who can you clear, Neve?
Me, Yatta, and Celeste.
So I think we might be a bit scuppered
I'm
here.
sad. My
We're all waiting
fellow,
on Robbie doing his
my fellow
task.
bodyguard has died.
Where were you,
Rubbish
Robbie?
bodyguard
Yeah,
then.
where was it?
Agent 2 is
I-
down. Agent 2 is down.
Oh my god,
Where?
Rob.
I lost you when the doors sealed off. And-
Yeah, and that's the third time the doors have sealed us off away from you.
Yeah, but there was also
I-
earlier when I was trying to do. I tried to go into weapons and then comms, and then the doors got slammed in my face both times. So I think this is just.
I just split it as a matter of point because
Whoever's been
grouping
voted
up
out
like that is just
imposter
really
being
rough.
hikey petty. So I saw because I went all the way down through O2. I came back out the
If I
bottom,
was still alive,
gonna
the play I
double
would have
back
gone
round
for
so
here
you can
myself
open the door up there.
to save Sylph from that would be
and
to
I
just
found
run
the
through,
immediate
kill,
way.
run off. To make them think
I say we
that was
skip
someone
here
disguised as me
because we
killed.
have 7. And I don't want us to lose to imposters.
I agree.
Well, we
Although I
definitely
do
know
think
one
that
of them's
Kale's
out,
right,
which we think is
but we
Ken.
can't be sure.
We're pretty certain. We're not 100% certain. I would also say that if we just randomly guess someone, it could be a jester or someone's executioner target, so it's not worth it anyway.
Okay, no, Sil, I quit. It was Sil. Kill Sil.
Okay, Robbie ignored everything that was just said and then made a completely different suggestion, but
I quit. I quit. You killed the other bodyguard, and I saw it happen.
Was it Sil? I
was
swear
Sil.
it was Evie
Nowhere
that
near
killed.
you. What the fuck?
You were, because we were following you the entire time.
You weren't. You got sealed off behind me. Went all the way down. You were locked out behind me. I doubled back round to try and find you.
It was a big on-the-fence debate as to whether I protect you or avenge my fellow bodyguard, and I've made my choice. I'm very sorry.
Robert, you made your choice too late.
Yeah, you
You really did. Never mind, he didn't make it too late.
Right on time.
What the? You might have.
Sorry guys, I'm back. What did I miss?
Ah.
Which one of you is the glitch?
Well,
Which fucking one of you is
Yeah,
the glitch?
it was the glitch who was disguised as you.
Maybe the glitch was.
Fuck all these doors.
I did the doors once, because I was trying to separate them at a moment where it seemed like a reasonable time to separate.
I was trying to throw stuff off of me, but I couldn't do shit because they were following me around the entire time.
Yeah.
So
If I didn't get voted
fuck
out
me again,
randomly,
apparently.
if I didn't get voted out randomly, I would have just run through the group and killed one of them to make it look like someone disguised as me did that on you. But yeah, stop grouping up, Whack. Seriously, stop it.
I am simply protecting our celebrity, our local celebrity.
Yeah, I don't need to hear this. I don't need to hear that from them. Large groups like that really screw it up for people.
Oh no! Oh no! There's two.
Oh my god, why'd you report
Two
it?
Robbies.
There's two Robbies. One
Wait,
of the
wait, wait.
Robbies did this.
Okay,
but
okay,
I don't
okay.
know which one.
Okay,
Oh, it's clearly only gonna be one.
So, who did
Not
we
gonna be a
see
Robbie.
after comms went off? Because there were two Robbies, yes. Who else did we see?
I was there. I was just
Neve
past
and
this.
Celeste.
You saw Neve and Celeste. So Neve and Celeste is not one of the people disguised.
I was there. Did you honestly not see us? Because we were all there.
Did
No,
you
I was
look
following
like
the person
Robbie? 'Cause
disguised
if
as me.
you
He
did, then I
even
did.
spotted.
There we go.
You could have guessed Morphling more than anything.
Oh, Vilda.
Ah, that felt good.
Vilda did that.
Me.
GG.
Robbie, I was sold, by the way.
Just your path. I saw you vent.
Yeah, Rob,
So-
it wasn't Syl that did that kill on Whack.
You did.
Oh my god,
get it
really?
right.
I feel
Really?
sorry for Ken.
Evie transformed themselves into Sil. But Sil
Yeah, we
was
did
bad
too.
Oh my
guy.
god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I feel
I really
I feel
failed my
sorry
job.
for Ken getting executed for Evie's crimes. Crimes
Yeah.
against
Again.
Jokerkind.
I got thrown out for nothing.
We went
I-
through
I-
Go on,
I-
Yatta.
Literally.
You know, if you died,
I threw you out because
Yeah.
I found it was
one
funny.
said, well,
Yeah.
well, Evie, I medic shielded you, so you've lost that now.
Normally,
Vin, I
It looked
heard
brilliant
down.
from our side.
Well,
Yeah.
I was medic and I'd medic shield Evie, so you were
like,
kind of right.
What are the chances?
You know what? You did. I
Yeah.
could have done.
oh, you're
So
back.
that's how I knew for a fact that you were the killer when you died.
Sil jumped in a vent.
Just like
Evie rocked
Yeah, I was
looking
just throwing
like
things
Sil
out there.
and killed Whack.
I was just throwing different noises.
And you were following me, and I was about
I
to
mean, to
run
be fair,
out
I
of
kind
my
of knew
time.
who it was
And then
because
as we got to the very bottom
you
thing, you
had
stopped
said that to
running.
me, Beth, so I knew it was you.
And that's
I knew it
when
was Sil as well,
you
because Sil
would've
was so
seen it.
adamant that he didn't want to go with Whack and Robbie.
Oh my god.
I mean, just
And
on
then I knew
general
it was-
principle, they should really
Sir?
stop doing
Sir?
that.
Sir?
Yeah. I also knew it was Evie because I medic shield Evie and no one had attempted to kill him the entire game. So I was pretty certain at that point it was Evie.
Guys, the reason I'm ignoring you is
Oh, wait, we're in the
I'm not
spot.
entirely ignoring you, but I am just not reading through because you are constantly spamming 2 bits, and most of it has been copy-pasted lyrics.
Once we-
So I did just straight up switch off. If you wanted my attention again,
I don't know.
it would not be with a 2-bit
So
song spam. I appreciate the bits, guys, but at the same time, you are throwing 2 bits at a time to spam the chat with lyrics. I mean, how could I tell, Quintus? How could I genuinely tell? Half of all the lines in the chat are the bot responding to your 2 bits. Because I don't think I have a way to get the bot to not respond to 2 bits.
Well, yeah,
So I lose a lot of the chat.
No, because that would have proved I was
So as much as I appreciate the
innocent.
2-bit, 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 2-bit,
who was
2-bit, 2-bit,
impossible?
2-bit,
I didn't
2-bit,
notice.
it makes it
Still,
impossible to
and-
follow everything. It really does.
Ken. I think Ken was the other one.
Yeah, I was the other
How
imposter.
do you know it was
I just got
like with
So
your...
Donks for
I
nothing.
was medic and then medic Evie, and as Ken died, he said,
Also, my chat is currently
oh, you've now
spammed
lost your medic
effect
shield,
with
Evie.
2 people bitting 2
Yeah.
bits at a time to each
So I knew
other.
it was them.
Apparently
I
they
knew
stopped
it
doing song
was
lyrics, but for a long
Sil
time they were
because
doing it with song lyrics.
when
So I just
Robbie
lost
and
track
Beth
of chat
wanted
as
to go
well.
with Sil was so
Oh,
adamant
okay.
against it. And the only reason he'd be that adamant against it would be if you
Quintus,
were
thank you for the 50
imposter and
bits.
he realised he didn't
Where
have
is
to
Sil
follow.
anyway? Is he still
And
in
That
the...
is what happens when you
It
get like
says he's
big
playing
giant
Among
powers.
Us.
Yeah.
I might not have
Uh,
clicked through into the lobby.
Carry on,
I
sorry.
thought like you knowing Ken was
Maybe.
something like more
Maybe he's
meta,
ranted
like
by
something based on him.
And thank you as well,
saying
Animatic,
those
for the
jokes
50
first
bits.
No,
Followed by
not
Quintus 50
meta.
bits. Animatic 50 bits, here we go.
I'm streaming today. I'm not,
Let me
I'm not
double check.
in-
I think
I'm
I set the
not
bots
in-
of the 100. I'm
No,
possibly going to
don't.
regret saying that with the way you guys are feeling right now, but let me check.
Go for it, yeah.
Let me check. Overlay.
You're all right, Doc.
Okay, well that confirms it, doesn't it? There we are. Quintus has confirmed it.
What's going on? Everyone's silent. This is weird. This is not usual.
I was checking onto
You're
the
all right,
settings on my
Doc.
stream.
I'm eating food.
Because a couple of viewers
Okay.
were bitting between each other 2 bits at a time. I've told them it's not going to trigger the bot, and so
You're all
they
right,
found
Doc.
where the bot does trigger, which is 100 plus. My chat has
Evie,
been
that's
spammed
cheating. You're not
2 bits
allowed a
over and over for a
shield.
while. Oh my god!
You're all right, Doc.
So
we
he's got the
can't
crown,
kill
so he
Evie
thinks he's
anymore.
mayor. He's got the shield, so he thinks he's medic, and he's got the wing, so he thinks he's swooper.
No, he thinks he's dead.
So
I was gonna
seriously,
say, I'm Phantom. I'm a
putting
Phantom
all
medic
this
shielded
together,
Mayor.
putting
I'm
all
your
this
mum.
together, the only role that can fake so many different roles but not actually use any of them is Glitch. So vote out Evie. Evie's Glitch.
Amnesiac.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any of these things except Mayor.
I think Zocker is Jester
How do
already
you
because
end
that.
up with so
wow.
many? How do you end up with so many?
I want to kill that.
It's just one skin.
Your mum.
Yeah,
Did you just look at your own
Alright,
t-shirt
so,
and just laugh at it saying
I'm seeing it all out there. So,
Yes.
Animalic, thank you very much for the 100 and 250 bits on top of the others, and thank you very much, Quintus, as well, for the 250 bits and 100 bits plus the others as well. I appreciate it, my dudes.
It's actually a
Cheers.
skin. It's an actual skin.
Thank you. But yeah, I think
Your
Animalic
accent
is going
should say
to
your mum.
Also, your mum here.
retain the #1 position into the future, aren't they? Cheers, guys, all the same.
Guys, I'm a minor.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
that's all.
You're minor, and I'm your mum.
Welcome back,
Yay.
Phil.
Wait, who said they were going for dinner?
Say on
Alright, let's do this.
Whoever was going for dinner, they're still not at the AFK spots and not out in the lobby, so we're going with them.
Okay.
I'm a
Someone's
minor.
actively leaving the game, they should be leaving the game.
Evie, that's an amazing skin.
I made my.
Alright, let's see. What we got? I have got.
Jester.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
How could you be Jester when I'm Jester?
Yeah.
Wait, you're
How
Jester?
can you be Jester when I'm not?
How can y'all be Jester when I'm?
Oh, I've gone and
with
broken the
Jester.
settings again, haven't I? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no. Everybody.
Wait, are we
Animalic,
Smaller.
thank you very much for the gifted sub
everyone is a
to
Jester, everyone is a
Jericho.
Jester.
I appreciate it.
So we
Why
can't
are
vote
you
anybody
doing
out.
We're all Jester.
Why do I feel so small?
I don't think any of us can comment on
Rocket.
that one. Jericho, if you're here at the moment, enjoy your lovely new subscription. You've got your blue badge, you've got your emotes, and of course, if you connect up your Twitch and Discord accounts, you also now have access to the Supporter Tea Lounge over on Discord. Enjoy, my dude. Alright, I've got a task over through here. Oh, there
Don't
we
kill
are.
me, Neve.
There we
Hi.
go. What we got?
He died? Oh, he died.
Oh, Bonga is back.
I'm glad to see me dying first was literally just the
I
first
got
game.
no idea
went
when this.
back
I
to
was like
Jester
in dropship for most of the round, trying to fix my
That's how
microphone,
we
and
break
then
you in.
came back and he saw at the left-hand side of the admin building.
You break me in by not letting me play the game. Got it.
Cheers, Evo.
Oh no, Yetta's dead.
Well, welcome to the party, Evie. This happened 10 minutes ago.
I think it was just everyone just trying to get their fill of your blood.
Sorry,
so
Wongo.
that's-
Just to reconfirm, where was Yatta?
Left-hand, like exit of admin building.
Alright, cool, thanks.
Neve and I ran out right inside, but didn't see them.
I've been at
The
O2,
left-hand
it's where I
slot
always
of
do
the
it
dropship
first.
for a long time.
that's
I
what
don't
I
think
meant,
it's
isn't
them.
Who went into space from the top?
I'm gonna guess, Animalic, it's because you guys get a little bit more bored at that time. As nasty as it is to say myself as the streamer,
Sorry,
you know,
I saw the doors
I want to
go
keep you guys
up.
entertained.
No, dude,
Someone
dude.
did.
There is
Wouldn't
more
you break
downtime
the
than
arm?
I was a
there
cycle
just
after
is.
somebody, and I don't know who did it.
There's more time where
Oh,
the focus moves
message.
away from the stream, or I just shut up.
Breaking you in by.
And so I imagine
Okay,
that
whose
definitely
microphone is
contributes.
broken?
Vin's microphone is probably the one breaking up, if you heard one breaking. Their internet isn't as stable as everyone else's, unfortunately. That's all.
Let's go.
Who are we voting for?
Yeah.
Who are we voting for?
But yeah, Vin, I'm hearing nothing from you at the moment. Sorry. Just
I'm hearing Ben.
I'm hearing
Fine
Ben.
for me now. I
I'm
reload.
hearing Ben.
Better
Cooling
cooling
then.
and wood.
I was hearing Ben.
Alright. Okay, I'll refresh my career.
Ben?
Hi,
You
Ben.
don't
How are
break up
you doing?
anymore.
You doing well?
You're
No
breaking
idea.
up
It
with me.
seems to be random on select
Then
players.
reload.
Right.
Better cooling.
I can hear Vin clearly now.
Cool.
I can hear Ben clearly now.
No.
Yes.
By the way, still, we're voting for Ken.
Don't get
Don't
Ken's
get the
stream
stream
yet.
muted.
We
We don't need copyright strikes.
You just.
Oh, it's fine. If I get a copyright strike for that, I'll contest it
I
because
just
it's not
heard
actually
the
the song.
blood in the background.
Well, well then.
Yeah, copyright thankfully isn't that strict. If someone just vaguely says words that roughly resemble the tune and timbre of a song, that's not a copyright strike. You can't get done for that. Hell, I would happily take him to court with that one. Like, yeah, sure, challenge it. Go ahead. Show how it's their song. Show the damage. You want some synth? Alright, next meeting I'll switch us to synth. We got there. We got there. Alright, quick check. Where is anyone else? Oh, there. Evie is all the way over there, and so is Rob. Evie and Rob Lab. Evie. There's a Neve. Okay, let's have a look at some more tasks. That's better than want to do. Hello, hello.
Hello.
So that's different, Adamike. If you create a song and distribute it saying, oh yeah, I made this unique song, and someone goes, well, actually, no, you stole this from another song, then yeah, that can be contested. And it comes down to, is it actually contestable? Because remember, you can sue someone for anything. Whether you are successful, that is different. Suing just is the person going to the courts and saying, this guy did me wrong legally. Well, dead Rob, dead Vilda.
Ken, that wasn't by us, was it?
No.
No,
Okay.
so Soccer, Sil, Ken, and myself are in Specimen. So
Alright.
where were the 5 of you?
I'd
So,
just done my
Evie
weapons
can-
task, then I'd opened up the door to the.
What did this? I saw Evie and Robbie together around the time the lights had
I was on
happened,
water
but
well outside admin, and I was
They split.
just about to spot to comms.
I didn't see Robbie's body anywhere around.
I can confirm this
Evie
wasn't
at the
a
time,
self-report
so, yeah.
because the bodies have been dead for at least 20 seconds. I saw her on vitals.
What's really
Yeah,
meeting? Let's switch
Celeste
to that
was the
synth.
last person I saw in admin, which is where the body is switched. Like it's by admin table, so
There you are, bit.
Which body is this?
Admin table. Admin
Bobby's thing.
Oh, report table.
There we are.
What was it? The
Cool.
right hand side? Because I only went in to do the water jug.
It's
Hold
the
on a
one sort
second.
of by the specimen entrance, so I'd say either Celeste or anyone who said they're in specimen.
Wait, but that was a bad joke.
So not the meeting table, the table below.
Wait,
Right.
I was just.
Who came from the left?
Is this the meeting table we're on about, or the
No.
where
The
everyone
admin
is
table
being-
where you see where everyone is.
Oh, I never went anywhere near that.
And the three of us who, the four of us who were in specimen, one of us came from the bottom side. Was that Till?
No, so I was on the right hand side, and then I saw someone else pop in when lights, or camouflage or whatever it was called, so I went a little bit down to the bottom right.
No, I mean like we all, like three of us came from lab. One of us didn't.
Are you two fighting to get the
That
next
was
VIP
Sil.
slot?
So Ken, Zoka, and I were in top decontamination running down, and then Zoka came from the left side.
And so Sil came from the side where the body is at about the
Ooh.
time.
Zoka, you bloody genius, you. I'm
So,
happy
wait,
to
could someone fill me in?
So
Yeah,
the
we think
body's on
Sil is
admin
because-
table. Sil ran from the bottom
I'm gonna
decontamination
save the
to specimen
There should be
where
enough
we
people
were.
going for this
and
from what
then-
they said, if it is indeed true, so I'm going to save the vote and let it happen. Well, let's hope that was correct. We've got time before cooldowns happen. There we are. Alright.
I really hope that was correct.
Let's
to be
pop,
fair, Zonka, I think you're right.
Pop, pop. Keep on popping all the asteroids. Poppity, 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 pop, pop. Done. Alright,
Yeah,
I am getting through these tasks. Getting there. Yeah, VIP is a long grind, as it were, in terms of points. It's a long grind, but it's intended that way, you know? To truly be a VIP on this channel, you need to have been here a long time. It's not something that's just handed out. And each time it's redeemed, it goes up in price because the channel is growing. People have been here even longer and longer. I think there are some channels where VIP is in the hundreds of thousands, let's put it that way. Oh! Oh, my votes! My beautiful votes! I finished a task, I was there with Whack, and then I die. And no one's gonna see that, for some reason. Oh.
I will.
I'm dead.
Bastard.
I'm dead.
Anyone know where Ken was?
So take it
Well.
from the. I take it from the overheard conversation.
Vin,
maybe,
no, Vin, no. Don't say it.
Okay.
Anyone know where Ken
Okay.
was?
No.
No, I last saw him at Waterfields, I think.
I went down through specimen and didn't see it.
Ooh.
Sorry, it's not me, but I think the person guessed it from that brief exchange we had.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, we need to vote. Have we voted in? Oh no, we don't. We voted still out, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Well, that's a problem.
Ken, you got.
Did
double
anybody
stabbed,
actually
dude.
know where Ken was?
Oh, is that
what
what
was
happened?
Evie getting at?
Damn.
By
Yeah, you got killed.
they got poisoned.
Stabbed during comms,
basically,
and then you got stabbed again during
Evie
camouflage.
had medicked Ken. Ken's thing flashed up for Evie. Evie said, "Ken, keep an eye on who is with you and follow them." And then Ken's dead. So whoever tried to kill him then managed to do so. I overheard the conversation. I overheard the conversation and was like, Evie, I take it from that conversation.
I don't remember you saying that
Evie
to
cut
me,
me
to
off
be
trying
honest.
to save his butt.
Comms would have been down,
But
and you might not have been
people
around. I
put
was
two
by
together
comms
and
tower.
assassinate
Where
him.
did you
Oh,
die?
if comms was down, yeah, I wouldn't have heard a word of it.
Where did you die?
I died on the water wheels, bottom of the admin area.
Oh, did you sheriff or did something else happen?
No, I got shot.
I haven't seen him since, but
I got
I
torn
was
apart by the
sheriff.
glitch.
How did you get
I got shot
Can
in the
anyone
first part of the first
ask
round as soon as kill
anyone?
cooldown came down. So I didn't do anything as sheriff.
I
Because
can't.
it happened
I
like
was in
within
spec
5 seconds of each
basically
other,
the-
so it's either
well,
underdog.
at least when.
No,
Or
went down.
Yeah, I can tell you what happened.
Who was it?
God.
There were
I
some
was at
people
Water Wheels
on,
with
like,
Whack,
still on
and then
I
I open up the
felt
menu,
where
Whack
past
leaves me,
someone
and then
who
Wonga
was
kills
at
me,
Ken,
which means
Ken,
Whack
who
must have
you
tried to
with,
kill me
like,
first.
art with the-
That was me.
Yeah, so Whack tried
Yeah,
and
that
then
was me
Wonga.
also.
Okay.
Everyone-
And of course, if
everyone
comms is
was
down,
blurry
they've gone,
then, so
you have to
everyone
kill
was-
Ken now, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Evie, there's
Okay.
only,
They're not on the
there's
same
only
team,
two
though.
crewmates left.
Do we need to vote? I think we got.
They
Really?
weren't communicating about it, Evie. Yeah. It was by
Why did everyone
chance.
vote for
Oh
Wonga?
gosh.
Why Wonga?
Why Wonga?
Can I
Two
just say
imposters, one glitch, one arsonist.
And I am this. Ah, feck. I'm Phantom, no less. I'm not gonna win. I've just lost my condition of being with crew. And I have to do this task again. As a freaking Phantom. Well, I'm doomed. I'm gonna try the best I can, but I'm doomed. There's no way I'm getting this in time. I'm pretty sure Whack just saw me. But whatevs. I'll just run what I can.
Waiting for you.
I'm doing my best. It's not going to be enough, but I'm doing it.
No, 2 out of 8. Good luck.
All 3 killers are here!
Go on.
If they spot me, I'm dead.
You're gonna get double killed, but you'll get double killed.
Why is what? Can anybody hit one?
Okay, they didn't spot me. Oh, arsonist. Ha! Well, there it is. GG.
I know! I was nervous because I didn't know if you were like. Oh, I was. Oh, I thought you might be the poisoner or something, or like I don't know what all the roles were.
So was Ken
Oh
poisoned?
damn!
So, guys,
GG.
when there were 6 people left, 4 of them were baddies. There was a glitch.
Did we have a glitch?
Yeah, there was a glitch and arsonist and 2 imposters left.
Oh, so would we still not have won? Who was the glitch?
Someone disconnected.
Oh, we would have won then if we'd killed those
So-
two.
If I recall correctly, I died on the water wheels where Whack first tried to kill me, I'm guessing. Realised they didn't, ran away, and then Wonga came in and killed me independently.
Ah.
Yep.
So, with no communication, no foreplanning, no nothing whatsoever, Whack gets away with failing to kill me, and Wonga gets away with killing me. And just poor Evie's like, what the fuck?
You did the danger water wheels by yourself.
I wasn't by myself, I was with Whack. And then Whack, unknowing to me, betrayed me and then left me.
To be fair, Ken, we don't need coordination to go to try and kill you.
I've
I think it's
noticed.
just sort of telepathic.
Once it killed the streamer.
Comms was down.
Because it killed the
Comms was
streamer.
down, so I wouldn't have known that was Ken. I just saw
Oh.
someone on danger
Hey, we
water
have 2
wheels.
streamers today.
3 streamers.
Well, we've got 3 streamers today.
Ooh.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
only have 2 good streamers.
Who's the bad one? I wouldn't want one.
Oh, who was
Let's
that
not.
taking
No,
a
no, no,
stab
guys,
at?
no, don't let him do this to you. No, 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 no.
Streamer.
What happened, sorry?
No,
Evie's
that's
claiming
right,
there's
Ken.
2
That's
good
right, Ken.
streamers.
We won't dogpile on you. Don't worry. We won't answer just for your sake. No problem.
I'm just starting the next game.
Damn.
Well, no Celestis.
I know, I'm Charizard.
Oh
We
no.
don't need
Go
one.
Charizard.
Okay, I mean, I can try. I can try right here, Quintus. I'm genuinely. Oh my god. I have nothing. Alright, I'm running.
Charizard, dude.
I'm just running. I'll go straight to comms, get the Wi-Fi popping. Let's do it. Let's see if I can stay alive. Who else is streaming? So Yatta is streaming and Celeste is streaming. It's not a percentage, Rainuva. It's a number. We can have 1, 2, 3, 0 assassins. It's not percentage based.
Ken does it.
So yeah, there is always an assassin at the start, but we don't know who it is, obviously. I need to know my task, damn it! Oh, camouflager.
Ooh, camouflage
Oh,
right
for
after.
fuck's sake.
Yeah, we
Who
got
keeps doing
camouflage.
that?
Sorry, I clicked the wrong
Who
thing.
keeps
I'm
doing
sorry,
what?
I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't mean to.
It's
Can
when
I-
there's a death.
Can I just say, I did this once accidentally, and I got voted out, and I don't think anyone has ever gotten voted out for doing this before.
It's okay if you
No, I
want
think
to vote me
you-
out.
Yeah, it's not showing a stream on Discord, but Celeste, you can connect to their stream via
People
Discord.
will probably have
Theirs is
noticed
visible
this
there.
themselves, but pointing it out. The imposter covered their ass well with this one by doing the sabotage camouflage, you know, the comms one, and then doing a camouflage.
Wacky voted?
For myself.
Why?
Because I did something stupid, so get me out. I'm not Jester, but, you know.
So
Yeah, what
moving
you're
on from
saying-
I need
that.
to be fairer
So
on
what-
people.
So what you're saying, Finn, is that the imposter's very smart and also probably very attractive and a very funny person.
Can't be me.
Wait,
In
the
that case,
imposter's
it's
me?
different.
Yeah, it can't be me.
Anyone want to admit to being that imposter?
I was the imposter.
I
am
am funny and
I was the
good
imposter.
looking, but not the imposter.
I know I
Oh,
said at
I'm
the
trying to
start
remember
I'm
this.
Jester,
Let's
but I am
just-
definitely imposter.
Just gonna let whatever this is happen for a
Anyway,
bit.
I chased the imposter that killed into storage, and they went to jump in the vent, but someone reported the body before they stopped being grey.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I was running into
you
that
can get me out,
vent.
it's
I am
fine.
definitely the high IQ player. Like me. Please don't.
I
Skippy,
thought there
we
was
need
like
info.
3 brain cells in this entire group.
Wow, I didn't even get a single
Wow.
vote. Not one of you think I'm that smart.
We got a 4th, I think.
Oh, do we? Oh, okay.
We did pick up.
Yeah, but I think
2
three- I
people
think-
since last time.
3 brain cells in the
Yeah,
entire
but like
group?
we should have
Really?
more, but I have negative, so it evens out.
What? Ah. You got an ad for your military. Wow. They're advertising on Twitch now. That's something. You know what? Screw lights. I'm doing tasks. Regret.
What?
I didn't survive.
Where is it?
I didn't survive.
Ah!
You can follow me.
Oh, that was not me.
That was some serious regret right there. I was just trying to do my task.
Yetta, still an eye on lights, I think.
Zoka, what the hell are you?
Left, didn't they? Yes.
Juggernaut, I power up by killing
clear
people.
Robbie for this.
Sorry, Juggernaut.
I can also clear.
There isn't a Juggernaut role.
But there is.
Are you looking for a clear?
I went through the entire list of roles.
Bill, because Bill is definitely not.
Yeah,
smart
just
enough
search
to
for
do that
page as
first
well. Like
kill
the road
so
Juggernaut doesn't
it
exist.
can't have been him.
No.
Wow.
For it to exist, I would have to turn it
I'm
on.
voting Evie.
Yeah, you fuck you. That's mean.
Would you like
Okay,
to know?
Auden, where's the body?
Hello,
Where's
Simon.
The body?
Is Evie Jester?
Never mind.
I think so.
Where is
Go on,
body?
Neve, what was
Do
your
you?
name?
I can see.
The
Welcome to the
body
channel, my
is
dude.
on
Welcome to the channel.
temperature
Great,
on-
I'm a
unfortunately
robot
out of
doesn't
tea.
exist.
Well, Serville was actually below us on light, so after we had fixed it, I'd seen him running like at the bottom of the fence trying to
I
see
don't
if
know
he
how
could
this
see
has
anyone
happened.
inside,
Like,
and then
there
the lights
isn't a
came up and
Juggernaut
he
role.
moved away.
Wait, who saw me?
I saw you.
I mean,
How?
Well,
is this something in the
Bill
base
and
game that I
Robbie
just
also should have
somehow
seen you.
He
missed?
properly places me, but I didn't think he could see me from the light cage.
Nope, it's
Yeah, it was on the
not a
bottom of the
base
light
game
gate.
thing.
Okay.
How can I see you? I'm in specimen.
Sorry, not
Let
Robbie. It
me.
was
I'm going to check on the
Hello.
Yatta
Town of
and
Us
Sil that were with us.
support page.
So three
Sil
of us
was
were
look
on.
similar.
Sil was on node with me before lights.
Then who was on lights with Yatta and I?
Well, it could have
What
still
is
been
the
Sil, it could
Juggernaut?
have gone.
Okay.
It's like a glitch with no
lights
hack or
were
mimic
off and I had a
buttons. There cannot be a
password,
Juggernaut and a glitch in
I
the
was
same
on that
game.
node the whole
Juggernaut
time,
cannot be
like,
changed percentage-wise. It does not pop up on the roll list. For each kill,
which
the
was before
Juggernaut
the lights were actually
gets
fixed.
kill cooldown goes down by 5 seconds. What?
Please skip. I don't
Why
think
can it not?
Jester
Why
kill.
is it? What?
Just
Why
to
is there
win.
something not on the roll list?
Wait, who's the jester?
I think it's Evie.
It's rare and not on the roll list.
Chester, don't kill me.
What? Why is? I might actually have to look into this further. What the fuck is this? Who adds a role and doesn't put it on the list and doesn't announce it? What? There's not even an announcement on the Discord about it. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, I hate things like that. So, Zoka, I've just checked into it. Town of Us is adding in the Juggernaut. It's not a role that's on the role list. We can't edit it in any way. It just is there. It's not even in their patch notes.
Yeah. Like, I was currently looking, like, there was some hidden setting which was modifying which how to get assigned.
Yeah. So, Juggernaut apparently is... what's the word? It stops glitch from appearing. Mutually exclusive, there we are.
Oh.
But yeah, what a...
RCA.
Quintus, thank you very much for the sub gifted over to it.
Different kind of glitch.
Yeah, same in as well.
Is in specimen.
Thank you very much, Quintus, for the gifted sub.
But all appears out of nowhere being a
The lights
glitch
went
and
down
all.
because I finished my tasks. I went.
But
off
yeah, that is
towards,
terrible.
admin.
There's no
He said
note of it
that
at
there
all
was
on
a
their
dead Robbie,
Discord,
went back,
which
Robbie
is
was
all of the
dead,
information
so
that
whoever
there
did
should
it
be
came
for
out
this.
of labs area. So who was up in
So
labs?
I am disappointed.
Jester can vouch for me. I was the one fixing lights, and then we had.
No,
gone
no,
down
I'm beyond
from there.
disappointed. I'm actually
And I think we passed
pissed
to the
off
left,
that
but
they
went
would do
direction.
that. What the hell?
Sorry?
We passed you in the left-hand side of the map. After lights.
I was over by water wheels.
Why?
Yeah.
Why would...
Sorry.
Yatta, build it.
What's Juggernaut?
So it's something that
next-
I'll go into full explanation
One
after
at
the
a
game,
time.
but basically it shouldn't be here.
Sorry.
O2 stuff. Then went to the right side of the weapon
What is
area,
this?
just a node there. Then I went through to go and see on vitals if anyone was dead. I saw Neve at vitals.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure I believe Sil, to be honest.
I am really confused as to
Vin,
what
did
else
you
going
see
on
me
here.
when you were?
Why would I do? That's like the
Just survive the next one? I mean, you say it
Why
like it's
would I
easy,
do that?
Quintus. People love killing me. People really love killing
I
me.
don't know.
Vilda, what's up now?
That's far too fucking obvious, especially in specimen.
The rare
You're doing,
rolls
like,
in the new
opposite of the
version.
first kill
Guys.
play.
This was beginning of February.
Okay, Vilda, speak.
Now making next time.
I was asking if you saw me, if you passed me at any point.
No,
You were
I
asking
didn't see you.
them.
That's unfortunate.
God.
Butter.
I don't care that it's rare. This shouldn't happen. I am
Butter.
Oh, sorry.
really
hello.
annoyed here.
Wait, Evie said I was with Evie.
I don't.
I'm skipping.
Do I have a shankable face? Possible?
Evie already
Yeah.
said that I was with her.
I don't
I
want
mean,
to
Simon, it's
put
very
somebody out
clearly
just
not
because
dead.
they were AFK.
It's very clearly not a dead game.
In track, so.
The definition of a dead game is a game that no one cares about.
Evie, can you vouch for Yada?
Doesn't look
Yeah,
dead to me.
vouch for Yetta.
Servers
Really?
exist. People
Okay.
are playing it.
It's okay, Sil, you're not dead.
Okay, I'm the mystery role.
Yeah, so as best as I could find, I've just gone through every mention of Juggernaut on the Town of Us Discord. It's a rare role. It got added in early February, so it's been here a very, very short amount of time. It's not disclosed on the role list because it's a so-called rare role. Because, you know, making a mod that allows us to actually control it, like the entire rest of the mod, oh, that's too sensible. So I'm definitely going to write over to them like, oh, what the fuck is this?
Well, the one thing I found out is that my kill cooldown is essentially the same as a glitch until if I kill one person.
Oh, come on.
So with the Juggernaut, its
I
design
almost
is that
finished
as you
that.
kill, it goes down. So you
They
can
were
kill
both
faster and
dead
faster
on
with time.
lights. I just fixed
It
mine
reduces by 5 seconds every time I kill.
for next
Yeah.
time. But they were both dead there.
Shouldn't exist.
Wouldn't it have made sense
What's that?
not to
What's that we're
Well, it
talking
should at
about?
least tell you that it exists.
Because then
Oh.
they wouldn't be able to call a
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I mean by it
Yeah,
shouldn't
but then the lights
exist.
would be off and it'd be
Like
scary.
they can't just add in things
Oh,
like,
good
oh,
point.
but it's so rare, it don't matter.
I
Fuck
thought
off.
so. Anyway, they're both
Well, I'm
dead
done with
on
my
the light
tasks
panel.
now.
I'm not.
Right, where was everybody before lights went off?
That's screw tasks.
Hours and
Wow.
weapons.
I was
just
gonna
got
say
done
I've
in
been doing tasks all evening. I've got
Whack,
bored of
man.
doing
Did you
tasks.
see each other?
I've just accepted I'm not going to win this.
I mean, not a
well,
single
it
crewmate has
expressed
done all
when
their
the
tasks
lights
this
were
round, so whatever.
down. I didn't see anyone. I looped around and then started my task. I was literally every second away from finishing my task when the meeting was done, and that was down there.
So yeah, I'm
well,
going
you
to
whack before
write
Tell me
into
what
the
Vin said, just 'cause the
people who
microphone
make
broke up for
this
me.
mod and be like, excuse me,
Space during lights
can we have a
down,
version where we
space
can actually control this, please?
Doing
Because we didn't
download.
want this in the group.
What?
This
We
is
didn't
a
want
good
this.
place when lights is down. People don't usually go run through there when the lights are off.
Hold on, I need to know where Whack is first. Whack, sorry, where were
I'm
you?
in tree room. I'm in tree room, but I was in there the whole time and I was replying to the
Ah.
but then I saw the lights go down and I just didn't move.
Oh well,
So I've been
that
in there
aside,
the whole
gonna move past it. I'll describe it to everyone in the lobby in a
Right,
moment.
because somebody was on
Download
cam.
cam.
Well, I'll be
So
following up
someone
with.
is lying because cams was on at the start of lights going down.
Well, do you think they perhaps went to lights and then died?
Fair enough, Adamalik. Catch you in a bit.
Possible.
I don't think lights were on when I went to light. No.
I mean,
You
I'm
know what
pretty
I mean?
sure somebody's lying because we've got imposters.
Excuse me.
It
Was,
could also
was
be...
anybody coming up to lights at the end of that round? That's important.
No, like it was Ghost Town.
No, I'm asking
I
you. I'm
didn't see
asking
anyone.
everybody else.
Oh.
I would have. I just got done with my tasks.
No, okay. So I think Neve is innocent.
It
No.
could
We
also
need to
be...
vote. We need to vote someone. We're a 6 on 2.
It could also be 2 dead, one of the 2 were on cams. To be fair,
Vin,
there's
who do we vote?
one...
They were
I think I
both
trust
on
you.
lights panel.
I think I'm going to go with Vilda.
No
by the
idea.
way. I'm going with Vilda.
I think I'm being manipulated.
Well,
there
he goes.
But I am.
I think
No.
All of the crew were happy to vote for Vilda there. Every last one of the crew voted him. which is good.
I feel like I'm getting a nosebleed.
Alright, I'm pretty happy with that.
Should I do my task now? Okay, I will.
I mean, if you want to.
Well, you've got to
I
wait.
mean, I've got nothing
Never
better
mind.
to do. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Never mind. I guess we're just gonna vibe in. Just gonna vibe again.
Well, I mean, this is more important, admittedly.
What?
Well, let's be honest.
What happened? I didn't hear what Vin said.
Vin said I'm never going to get to do this download.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so...
Let's see what they're going to say. Come on.
I did think it was Vilda, but only small percentage confidence, really. So we're on 5, which means there theoretically could be 2 imposters left.
There could also theoretically be 1 imposter left who's trying to bet people out with votes. Has anyone saved you for anything besides me saying I was with you on both of the light switch offs?
Well, no.
So this is where we got to the point where it was Robbie or Yutta, and we voted for a second person for the sake of it. I want to put it on the back foot and say I don't want to vote for a second person because I think we have got at least 1 person out.
I disagree. I think if we're on 5 and we just guessed basically on 6, it doesn't make sense to stay on 5.
Do we have any sus on anyone for anything?
Even if we didn't, I still think it makes more sense to guess. Even if you wanted to guess me, it's not me, but even if you wanted to guess me, it still makes more sense to vote someone.
Alright, we're saying definitely not Neve. Like 100% not Neve.
Not Neve.
Happy with that?
Not
Yes.
me.
Was Wack actually AFK last round? Can anyone sort of vouch for that?
No, I wasn't AFK.
You said you were in the start room for the whole time, didn't you?
Oh no, I was in True Room the whole time downloading, and while I was downloading, I was looking at my other monitor on the Discord server, and then I looked back and the lights were going down, so I just stayed where I was.
Wack does a really good job of
straight
just
to
not
upload
looking at their
this
screen of what's going on.
last round.
They do a really good job of
Doesn't
that.
say a lot, but it says something.
So
Oh, don't worry about
I
it, Vilda.
think
It's fine.
Probably
It's part of the
Evie
game.
or Vin. And Vil did.
Well, you
ask
didn't catch
Vin
because you were alive, so you couldn't
who
see
would
it.
be at the end, which is
I
why
just said to
thought
stream,
it was
"Oh,
Vil.
lights down," but
So
you know what?
my
I'm just
guess
going to keep
would
doing
be
my
Vin,
tasks.
But I'm not.
Just going to keep doing my tasks. That's what I said. And not a second later, you just kill me.
But I'm never gonna get to it. Oh well.
Yeah,
That's
me
6
too,
out of
me
8
too.
done.
If it's any consolation, then.
You can do it now you're a ghost.
Yeah, I suppose I can do, but people are probably gonna win soon.
Alright, now let's do a task. And if I can do this, then so can Vin. So let's have a look. How much of a problem is it for them to do it? Not much of a problem. Not much of a problem at all. The second bit is, however,
well done.
oh, that was very close.
Shouldn't vote on 4.
For God's sake. Alright, fine.
Yeah, this is a waste of a
Mate,
meeting.
they're going on to
Just
people.
do it!
Or
Do you
Evie.
still have your button?
Should have
here?
gone for Evie.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm never getting this
I never
done.
press the button.
Unfortunately, not Rob. No. Just
Every
shoot him
time
now.
I get,
Well,
every time I walk up to my task, a meeting gets called.
are we cool with.
There's been
Why-
3 meetings called. There's been 3
Yeah,
meetings called in the last
it's
minute of
like
actual
Like
gameplay.
50-50 between you and Evie.
I have nothing wrong with both of them.
Okay.
So I've just activated emergency mute there, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know whose microphone was breaking. Alright, it's just been fixed.
Yeah, you both.
Right, so Evie,
Yes.
There we are. Sorry about that.
you're obviously talking rubbish because if one of the 2 people I picked wasn't the imposter, we would have lost the game.
We could have had one of them.
Yeah, so
killed
Neve's
by a
mic
glitch
came
ages ago.
loose. They must have knocked the cable or something,
possible, but
and so
very
it just created
unlikely.
that feedback.
Here's the thing, hang on.
I just
we
mentioned
voted
before I
with
turned on the
Yatta
audio
from
again.
6 to 4. If
Yes.
Yatta was imposter, we would have lost because he would have.
Yes.
If
Well,
we have one
Evie's
left,
saying
that's-
unless there was
This is why I have an
only,
emergency
that
mute
was
button.
the only
left.
imposter left.
If we have one person left, that
Oh,
happens
I
to be
see.
the glitch right now.
I see.
So for example, glitch, he could get it all the way down to 2 people. That doesn't
Okay.
prove that he's been voting right or wrong.
Understood.
Yes, if it's imposters, it would have ended at 4. But if it's glitch, it will end at 2. In which case, we can just keep voting people.
Should we keep voting people then?
As long, well, actually,
Are they really going to keep
I was
voting?
gonna say as long as it's Evie, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm mostly sure it's Evie. What did you
We
do?
don't vote on 4 for this reason, I'm mostly sure, because if everyone's just going to
Yeah, well,
blind
you
follow
named
sheep
me
view,
last round.
Then
You feeling like a sheep, Nave? Should we sheep?
What has Whack done then?
My sheeple.
Whack
I'm
hasn't
a
said what they
sheep.
voted.
Oh, let's be a sheep then. Oh no.
Sorry, I wasn't.
And you're doomed.
Yatta, who talks about strategy all the time, is then like, oh, let's vote on 4.
Death is the colour.
That's the most suspicious thing he's
Who's
done
gonna
so
interrupt
far.
my upgrade?
Well,
Like,
I'm limited.
what? Alright, let me see about rebooting this Wi-Fi now. Now that we've basically run out of meetings.
Would have been more fun.
Yes.
Let's go unlock the manifolds. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And let's go align the telescope. Now, if the glitch was sensible, they might have paid attention to who's called what meetings. They might know who they can kill, who can't then call a meeting. They have to find the body. Oh, but the imposters are still playing. They've gone for a sabotage. That's interesting. Where are the bad guys? Or bad guys, singular, Evie. Scouring the map for him, and I'm failing. You want us to switch to some rock? Alright, let's quickly switch to some rock. And it's Phantom!
Phantom win.
Wait, was that a fan?
That was a Phantom win, second ever.
Oh my god. After all those meetings, after all of those meetings.
Did I?
Yeah,
Robbie.
Evie would have won.
Robbie, you owe yourself a box of chocolates.
Oh my
So I
god.
did.
He's their second winner.
Yes.
The chocolates are already gone.
Wait, were you bad
Well,
or good?
On that note, I will say, like, if you get a Phantom win, you do get a box of chocolates. That's a reoccurring prize because it is so difficult.
Oh, well, fair
Even
enough.
by yourself or now?
I think, well,
Yourself to something.
I genuinely think that the glitch is a similar tier of difficulty to the Phantom.
I
No,
disagree.
you don't die that easily.
I disagree.
Phantom kind of depends when you get Phantom as well, though.
It does,
With
yeah.
the glitch, you've got imposters taking out some of the people you should be taking out. You have other people sort of
Yeah, but
doing things
it's like
for you.
being
Yeah,
on the
often
imposter team
Phantom-
where there's only
Phantom
one
you have to try-
imposter.
Yeah, but
No,
Phantom
'cause
you have to
often
try
when
and
I
go
play
around the entire
glitch-
map without being found and doing tasks on top of it. Some of the tasks may also need you to bounce halfway across the map to do them. So,
Yep.
so Phantom
And you have
are
a
harder.
50-50 chance of being clicked and just executed.
I would just say that
just by
glitch
the
is
way-
the second hardest.
Yeah.
Ken, you have to admit that was a good kill.
Juggernaut is the second hardest
It was a kill.
because you first have to get the
I'm
roll.
so happy I got that.
By the way, thank you for all the compliments about my camouflage comms kill. That was very nice to hear that so many of you were proud of me.
I didn't like that. I was with Juggernaut.
There we go.
What is the Juggernauts? I saw that, but
It's a
I forgot.
special roll. It was so
Oh,
rare,
yeah,
it's not
I need
even
to talk
listed
about
on
that.
the-
So, there wasn't a glitch that round. There was a Juggernaut. Zoka was Juggernaut. The Juggernaut is an unannounced role. It's not declared anywhere in the patch notes of the mod. It's not in the role list. I can't edit it. For some reason, in the last week or two, the developers of this mod decided to add in the Juggernaut as part of 2.5. They've added it as a rare role, which replaces the glitch. There is no control over it. So I'm going to be contacting them like, hey, can we have an option to... So I'm going to be contacting them to have
does the Juggernaut
an option...
do?
So I'm going to be contacting them to
do?
have an option to not have that on, or at least some more control over it, because I'm not a fan of mod makers just adding in things which are hidden and undeclared.
What does the
So
mod
I'm
do?
trying to get in touch with them about that.
He's essentially a glitch without abilities, and his kill cooldown decreases with every kill.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No abilities,
Kinda
but he
neat.
can get faster each kill.
Who
by the way,
left?
Rest in peace, Wonga.
Celeste.
That's less
Can
here.
guess Juggernaut
Oh
Wonga.
no, it's not Celeste this
Yeah,
time.
it was
Wonga.
Wonga. It wasn't me this time, yay.
Last few
You
times.
can't guess.
People speak when they have no idea what they're
Wilson, I
saying.
couldn't
Love
catch
it.
it.
Guess Juggernaut
Wonga,
as the
hello.
Vindilation guy,
Yeah.
Vigilante.
Yeah.
it is an option. I
It's
saw
just
it and
it's
I was
not
gonna
in the
say-
wrong list.
Step.
Oh, we lost someone again.
Same
What's wrong again?
Yeah. Alright, well, we are switching over to 100% mode because it's about time we do that. You know, it's 20 to 10. As soon as
Yeah,
Wonga
time
gets back,
passes
we can
quickly.
have 100% mode. A quick reminder that 100% mode does have some differences to it. So first of all, Sheriff, if they guess wrong, they also kill the person they're targeting as well as themselves. We have got added in roles at this point, so that includes Investigator. If it lags, let me know, we'll just remove it again. But apparently, it's supposed to be fixed this time, and we'll see. So if you get Investigator and it lags out, just let me know, we'll remove it. Seer is in, Snitch is in, Spy is in, Tracker is in. We have got Outrist is in. Time Lord is still out because fuck Time Lord. We have got all of the imposter roles except for Undertaker. And all the modifiers are in, including the new modifier, Bait. Do y'all know what Bait does?
No.
Excellent. I'm so glad people read what I put out there between weeks. It's amazing. So, Bait makes it where if you are killed, the person who killed you instantly self-reports it. They have no chance to do anything other than that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that is a modifier that can be applied to your role.
I heard you say mate, and I'm like, I don't see a mate. I don't remember reading about a mate. Is it like lovers?
Celeste?
I guess but one-sided.
Tracker.
See, that just makes me think of Doctor Who Donna miscommunication.
So, Tracker, you select a person, and you gain an arrow pointing to them around the map. The arrow, however, is not continuous. It updates every few seconds to point towards them. So it's not always up to date. Yeah, you can select a person and be literally knowing where they are around the map.
So you can track friend or foe without knowing if they're friend or foe.
Yeah, you track a person. You can update your tracker. Let me double check exactly how many times. So, yeah, here we are. 25-second cooldown on when you can put a tracker on someone. You can change the tracker up to 3 times per round, so you can move it to different people during the same round. At the end of the meeting, it resets, so you now need to recast it. My understanding.
Okay.
So yeah, tracker, you literally track someone without having to be right on top of them, but it has a delay. Don't expect it to be perfect information. All good on that?
Yeah, let's go.
Here's my...
Let me see what's up with Wonga.
We still don't have Wonga back.
Oh.
Would Bait... What would happen with Bait if someone sheriffs the person with Bait because they can't self-report?
Sure we can.
We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out.
Get people can report. We found that out already.
Yeah, so we don't know if that's how it actually works, because I don't think that's an intended interaction. That's a lag bug, Docker. So we'll find out how it actually works. But now we're waiting for Wax to get back. I don't know about Wonga. He's posted nothing in the Discord, and he's not come back so far. So as soon as Wax gets back, we're just going. He may have said he was dipping out. There was a lot of chatter. I'd like it if he posted in the Discord, but hey, as soon as Wax back, we'll just go. Ogress Ribbon with status chance. Oh, fair do. I don't like fair do. Oh, and yeah, we're still on 2 imposters, 2 neutrals as well. Don't forget. We're going to double check and make sure I am correct about that.
One fun thing about bait is if you play in vanilla service,
2 neutrals. Yeah, there we are. Cool.
If you kill a person with bait.
Cool. Whack, please. Why are they AFK? They've been going away from their keyboard for a lot of stuff throughout. Oh, hey, Wonga. Welcome back, Wonga. And he goes AFK. Right, no, no. As soon as Whack comes back, we're going. I'm not going to sit and wait for someone to come back into the game and then immediately go AFK. That's not okay.
long enough, I hope an imposter kills him. As AFK.
That's just not okay, Wonga. Come on. You're going to be away. Just go away.
Would be fitting
You know?
if Evie becomes arsonist.
Maybe message in the chat. It's just courtesy stuff.
Come on, right, eat faster your mayonnaise.
I'm back. Go.
Alright, let's go.
What were you about to say, Duncan? Mac was.
Whack was on for a while now. Alright.
Relieving myself. Not eating mayonnaise. I'm out.
Second hardest roll in the game.
Oh, I'm drunk.
Leaves giant. Still get to work.
Wait, what?
It's stats.
What?
Wait. I've lost my mimic. Okay, so if glitch can vent, glitch can't mimic. That's a fun one. Click. Oh wait, no, it's over here. Why have I got something over here and some over there? Oh, that's even more confusing. Never mind. Wait. Okay, he timed out, ping-wise.
Well.
Okay, I wanna...
Oh.
I think I've just got Sil out
Ken's
there.
bad.
What?
Ken's bad.
Whoa. Bear in mind, Jester also shows as bad.
I don't want to clarify further, just Ken's bad.
When did he scam me? I didn't even see him scam
Jester
me.
also shows as bad.
Slight problem. First of all, I'm pretty sure we all know what you mean anyway, even if you don't clarify. And second of all,
Fine, I'm Seer, Ken's bad. Go ahead and shoot me.
No, but the point is, Seer also scans.
Nice.
No!
So,
the game now.
A meeting
Wow.
got called. I thought I just tried to
How
kill
would you know
Celeste.
which
Celeste didn't
specific
die.
role he
I was disguised as Sil. I thought the medic was going to call that meeting, but no. It's this.
I think,
I mean, I don't know how.
No.
That's
I
the
think,
thing.
I think Bill was
is-
lying to lure out the assassin.
Phil, is someone else here and said Ken is bad and you called the meeting for that? Because if you did, you're still dead. Because
Why is this still bad?
I plead the fifth. I have skipped. My mission is accomplished.
That's a good play.
Why is that still?
The assassin's dead, so...
The assassin, kill him!
The imposter just to get the ability.
Yeah,
of
I
an
know,
assassin.
it's a modifier.
Assassin!
yeah, but the
Thank you! Holy shit!
Never mind.
Why is
About
Bill
fucking
dead? I don't
time!
understand.
That is so bullshit.
Retributionist, but that's no longer
Builder, you don't even realise.
It's called,
I had just perfectly framed Sil, and then a meeting gets instantly called. But instead, you're Seer and you've scanned me somewhere
they've
somehow.
assassinated him and then they've assassinated
Yeah, I scanned
Phil.
you in lab.
I wasn't. What?
Because the imposters know who the
Wait,
imposters
did you have
are.
Button Barry?
I did.
I was going to say, I only just got
So
to
that
lab.
means-
I was in O2.
Question.
I disguised as Sil because he was speedy, ran past some people,
Yes,
immediately tried to kill Celeste. Celeste survived, I sprint away,
Not
still
necessarily.
looking
Why
like
would
Sil.
they do that, though? 'Cause it
And then a
could
meeting
be-
is called.
it
I'm
could be
thinking, yes,
Jester, it
cool,
could be
medic
Arthur,
Button
it
Barry,
could be anyone. They
excellent,
would
let's
just
go.
have to guess that he
And no,
was
it's you with Seer
Yeah, but
instantly.
they
What
might
the
have known
fuck?
that they didn't kill Zucker, for example.
And then you just get me
Sorry,
killed as
mate.
glitch. I got
They wouldn't have known
assassinated.
what the other imposter did unless they've been hanging around with them the whole time.
Oh, so that's what happened.
Together.
What happened
Yeah.
was I scanned you.
Is that and then it was
I
not
correctly
sheriff.
announced that it was you,
me alone.
and then the
A lot
assassin
of mental gymnastics,
killed
I suppose it
you because you were bad, and they knew you were bad. You were the glitch.
I hate
Yeah,
Doug.
and they just gambled on me not being the jester or something.
Great.
I hadn't even
What imposter?
successfully killed him.
What is a giant?
I actually.
Ah!
Oh, this is great.
Well,
I got tasks to do. See ya.
See you. That's glorious.
oh, come on. I had Sil so perfectly framed. The medic hasn't even reported it.
There is no medic.
What do you mean? I killed
There's no
Celeste.
medic.
Well, I shot
No.
Celeste. They didn't die.
There is no medic.
Then wait, what?
There is no medic.
Then how did Celeste not die?
I don't
I
know.
shot
You
Celeste.
didn't kill...
I shot
I don't-
Celeste.
But there isn't a medic.
Chat, what the fuck happened here? What the fuck happened? I shot Celeste. But I shot Celeste. Hello, Boy Plays Games. How you doing? Because I'm dead. And I don't even understand how I died. I'm going back on my own stream replay. Heck this. What has happened here? I know I did. Let me bring this up. Let me bring this up. I'm gonna... Let me see. Where is it? Crit dashboard.
Hi.
How did you not see the body?
Look, there's no medic.
Hey.
Because I am tired and legally blind.
Let me bring
I
this
don't
up.
think it's Celeste.
I also heard Neve's voice pop up. So do we think Celeste is
Right,
Jester
I'm
and
temporarily
Neve is killer and
No.
Celeste
using
isn't
this.
saying anything?
So Celeste just had the same
Can you
3
hear me?
tasks in a
Can
row
you
as
hear
me.
me?
I've got it
Yeah.
muted.
Yes,
we
we
just
can.
need to see this.
Okay, fine. Right, yes, okay. I am
Wait.
criminally unattentive.
Is this
I
where he
hadn't
scans
even
me?
noticed
Oh, that's
I
where
had
he
the same
scans me
three tasks.
instantly, right there, and I didn't even
I hadn't
notice it.
even noticed.
Yeah, we did weapons, then we did the node, then we went up to flick the switch on the node, which is where I saw you.
Wait.
And to be fair, at
Oh
that
shit!
point, there
Weapons.
Oh, he
I thought
scanned
you
me
were
all
doing
the way
comp.
back
I
there
remember
and then
seeing you
called
down
it.
by weapons.
Oh, I
And then
didn't even
just
notice
kind
that
of
at all.
then I was just
I
kind of
didn't even notice that.
autopiloting for the last,
Never mind.
30
I'm
seconds.
not hearing.
So yeah, this is where I go as Sil and then I kill.
Okay,
This should
I'm
be
hearing
it.
them. Okay, so
This should be it,
Yatta and
right?
Celeste, you can clear each other.
well, when I was there with Celeste at that point, there wasn't a body there. At least where I was standing, there was not a report button. I would have noticed that.
Where were you in
So-
labs?
Yes, I
I deserve
went
to be dead.
flick the switch,
That's the thing, please.
and then I walked out.
I
and
just
heard
checked the
you
replay,
saying, "Is
Vilda."
anybody there going away from lights? And I was going.
Yeah,
I never-
if you check the replay,
Can
I'm
everyone
press the
just
button.
refresh crew?
I'd never pressed the kill button. I missed it somehow.
Yeah, some people can't do
I've
it.
refreshed. Celeste, refresh a sec. Hello.
I thought I fucking clicked
Okay,
it.
cool.
I don't know how I missed it.
Alright, so
Right.
body is in the middle of labs, and I saw the thing pop up, but I just walked past Celeste in this
I'm really
corner of
watching
my
that
thing,
bit there,
and I
but
saw
then-
Neve's face pop
How
up
did I
on the
miss that
clinic.
up?
So Neve, I'm guessing you're close by to labs?
I was kind of just going into Spaz.
How did I
very
mess this up? I'm
slowly.
rewatching this on my screen here.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yetta, I didn't even hear you the whole way
Thanks,
through there,
guys.
but you're saying you were there as well.
Okay,
Well,
first of all, I was
only
going for
went as far as
Neve,
the
not
flick
Celeste. Secondly,
I think we should vote Neve.
I somehow didn't hit the kill
No.
button.
Not on 7.
And thirdly,
Maybe
I was
later.
thirdly, I didn't even
on our way
notice
to
when I got
Space
Seer
Mountain Labs.
scanned. Where I
Guys,
should
why
have
you can't vote on
originally killed.
7?
I had the time to kill
Because
Vilda.
Neve just said
So
that she
I
was
just
somewhere that
I
really
also
threw my
cleared
role
Celeste, so
entirely.
some of it was Celeste.
And then I got
Probably
assassinated.
imposters? Maybe? Just-
That couldn't have gone much
like-
worse. I fucked up in every way.
I didn't see you, but I was there.
Holy shit, that's the biggest throw I've ever done. So you shortcut instead of clicking? I mean, I should have just killed! Clicking your shortcut aside, my mouse was on the button and I just didn't do it in time apparently. I must have gone out of range as I hit click. Because I was trying to sprint in and out. Nope. I just completely threw. I missed being scanned by the seer. Well before that, I missed the kill. Just somehow. And then I get assassinated. Wow. Wow. Yep, 100% I deserve to lose there. That is fully on me. I'll check with Whack as well if they've had any lag issues.
Wackles?
Gotta remember that. Ask Whack about lag. These two being lovers. They've been hanging around so much and now they're lovers. Oh dear.
Yeah, and the fun thing is, if Robbie decides
What's got you jealous, Material?
they both die.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. I don't know if they know that. Or if they're sensible enough not to gamble on it.
Well, they do have the...
Alright, that
love
was
voice
not
chat.
me. That was someone trying to kill me.
Oh.
And I was just quicker than them.
Well.
And that's why I reported, because it is me on comms. By the way, can anyone hear me? Because I can't hear you guys.
I can hear you.
I can
Okay,
hear you.
cool.
I can hear you.
No, it's fine.
I
Sorry,
can
because
hear
I
you
saw
just
Robbie
listening to you.
earlier. But yeah, I was the one on comms. I was on comms twice. Neve was just above me to the right.
Neve, I'm guessing you tried
recognised
to
that.
kill Evie.
Oh no, Neve was the person.
I did try and kill Evie, but
Okay.
like Vin and I were screwed.
So
We're
yeah,
drunk
Neve
and
was the big
dying.
person to the right, and they came on. Ah! Damn it.
Alright, well that kind of proves the story.
Yep, there it is.
I wish I'd
Who is it,
known
by the
about
way?
Wack and Robbie being lovers. That
That
explains
does
why
also
they're
mean the
together.
assassin
Okay.
is still alive.
There is no, it's not. So the assassin isn't a role anymore. It's a modifier that the imposters
But it
have.
means they're
So
still
every
alive,
imposter has the ability
doesn't
to
it?
do an assassin thing.
No, not every imposter. It's one imposter.
Oh, everyone, all of the imposters.
Everyone in every game has, if you're imposter, has the ability to do that.
Nope. I need to
I
correct
thought it was
that.
only one of the imposters dead.
One imposter is dead. That's Neve.
No, I thought
Ah.
only one of the imposters had the assassination role.
Okay, I thought it was both.
Neve is
Fair,
correct.
fair. Okay, one of them does then. Sorry, that's my fault. So that one with the ability still alive.
I'm so annoyed, Evie.
Hey, you tried to stab me. It's your own fault. I purposely
Do we
went
have any
there.
idea who though?
Look at what a difficult
I
job
have
Vin
an
and
idea,
I had. We were
but-
drunk and giant. We were
I'm
the
not-
two
not
least
confident enough.
capable in the whole
Yes.
game.
What's your idea, Yatta?
Listen, I was
Well,
just
you
a
and Wack
veteran,
have been
right?
together the whole time.
You're just
Yes.
what? Oh.
I'm just
No, fair enough,
Um,
Material. Fair enough.
Yeah, also you
So,
totally did.
my dude
I mean,
was
we've
between
been playing
Celeste
this
I
weekly
think
for a
Celeste
long
managed to
while
run
now.
away
round
With the
and
exception
go
of
too
Yeah, when I
Christmas
spoke, I was
and
like,
New
I
Year's.
shouldn't
Wouldn't
have
have
done. I should
been-
take every kill
wouldn't
I
necessarily
can.
have gone from that task to
This
that
last
task
game?
if they-
This
if
is
they
not the
hadn't
last game,
seen
probably.
me,
They're going to ask
so
for another game, Quintus.
It would lead
They're going to ask for
towards
another.
Vin, but I'm not sure. I'm not
So no,
definitely
this
not
won't be
sure
the
what to
last
vote
one.
for it.
I have a strong feeling it's not you, Yatta. I am willing to vote for
It
Vin.
should be the last one, technically speaking, but
I'm struggling
we
to
haven't
get
stuck to
around
the
that,
Friday end schedule in a
because of
long
drunkenness.
time.
There's been a lot of kills.
Fair do, Material, fair do. Well, there goes Vin.
What happened there? That was weird.
Neither I wanted to throw the game.
GG.
Well,
by the way, if anyone
well,
can figure it out.
I really Vin, it's
Well,
so
I
hard.
threw so fucking hard.
Right at the start of that game, Vin
You
and
did
I
it well.
met in cams and killed Zocca, sorry Zocca,
Yeah,
and then just said,
amnesiac,
shall
so
we
yeah,
throw the game? Because Vin was drunk and I was giant, and I just thought there's no way. But then we had such a favourable first meeting.
Neve, you should
People
have
just kept
been
on giving
dead
away their
by the
roles.
first meeting. You should have.
Why?
I
You
threw
tried
the
to kill
game,
me.
that's why. I threw
Why
the
did
game
you-
so fucking hard because first of all, I didn't
How?
notice that I got scanned by the seer in labs. He did that before I went to O2. I went to O2, Syl came in and off round the corner to the tree. I was like, oh cool, I'll just disguise as Syl, go up, kill you, so whoever's around will be like, oh, what? And then sprint
oh, yeah,
off
I
again.
saw Syl next to me. That was
So yeah,
you.
I sprinted up to you. I hit kill as I sprinted away from you. But I checked back on the replay, wondering how the fuck you survive when there's not a medic. The moment I hit kill was the moment I got out of range. I was sprinting too fast because of Syl's double speed. I misjudged the timing, and so I just left you, thinking that the medic had protected you.
again?
And then I'm called out and assassinated. And just I threw so
Wanna
hard.
go
Also,
Yeah, we can go
Survival
again.
levels and we live.
You didn't throw.
one more round, one more.
You got
I mean-
scanned and you didn't notice. That was not you throwing.
That's me throwing for not paying attention to you because I have a bigger vision than you. I should have seen you. It was clear as day on my screen when I look back at the replay. I just fucking didn't pay
Then
attention.
Was it just a lucky gasp for glitch? If I can.
It was a case of you and I were imposter, and yeah, I kind of thought, right, it must be glitch. But okay, I was hopeful on that. I was hopeful.
Have we had any jesters the entire time?
I don't know if we've
Yes,
had
Lexus
I was
jesters.
first round. I was
I haven't
first
been
round.
Jester yet.
I'm never jester anymore, and it makes me very sad.
Can we have Jester like 200% chance?
I can't make it higher. It's in the pool to be selected. The only way to make it higher is to make it where other roles just aren't available.
So here's the thing, Ken. I've been regular basic crewmate about 5 times this session, and I've never been a neutral role.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Sounds like a jester play.
I think I've been crewmate all evening.
I was the
I've not
altruist
been
and the lover with Whack.
Fair enough. Now, just a quick thing.
we
We've
should have
lost 2
killed you
people.
guys.
Yeah,
Then I
Bill
saw
and
that.
Wonga has internet issues.
Keep the settings as they are.
Alright.
Let the chaos reign supreme.
But I
Yeah,
assume Finn's coming back.
I don't know if
That's
Finn's
the
coming back or
idea.
not.
Well, it was his idea to another round, no?
Yeah,
so-
it's their idea to have another round, so they should be trying to.
Yeah.
Whoever was
Again,
sus
if
me
you're
for
forced to
not
disconnect,
noticing
guys, sorry.
That was me,
That's fine,
Celeste.
continue.
If you're forced to disconnect for any reason, if your game crashes or anything like that, please pop onto Discord and let me know what the hell is happening.
Don't me.
If you're leaving for any
there we
reason,
go.
just pop onto
I can
Discord
do
and let me know.
Or
That
in
way I can
Victor's
act on it.
case, he could just text you.
Alright, so let's go.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
me, Celeste, but
To
it's
the-
all
Took me a
good.
Yeah.
moment to realise that
For the
I was
person
the one
sussing me,
that
yeah, no, I am criminal.
The person tells me I'm criminal. Good to know. Right, Celeste is bad.
Oh, everything went really quiet.
Oh, bait. So even if I die, I mess them up.
I love how you cut him off it. I am really
Come
criminal.
on!
I am criminally
Drunk again.
inattentive.
Oh no.
But Wilder is this time.
I'm gonna follow
For
you.
some reason, I thought you meant in real life in last round. I don't know why.
I'm gonna keep a bit of an eye on Yatta.
Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
If I die, the person is forced to self-report, so I have that little bit of victory to me. I just lost.
You just lost.
I was almost to my task!
And that's why I called the meeting, so you'd never get there.
I hate you.
Wait, do you have tracker on him?
Yatta's the real life imposter.
Well, Yatta is always sus,
reasons?
so you know.
So why
A reason for this meeting, or
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm down to vote Ken.
I'm trying to think of which roles are in, and I've realised that I haven't. Like, which roles are revealed when you use them?
All of them.
What?
All roles should be known to you if you get it.
No, not if you get it. If you use it. Let's say I know this isn't one, but if you use a medic on someone, do they know that you've used a medic?
No,
I know
no.
the answer to that one's no,
No.
but for other roles, which ones does the person know?
For
Sheriff?
Fuck off, Phoebe. Really?
Good
So,
point. Good point. Yeah.
arsonist, only the arsonist knows. For medic, only the medic knows. When it comes to morphling, when you sample someone, only the morphling knows they've done it. The person being sampled doesn't know about it. For seer, bad guys can see that they've been seared and can see who the seer is. Good guys never get to know. Good guys
In which
cannot see
case-
the identity of the
In
seer.
which case, Neve's red, because I thought that was the case, which is why I called the meeting. I'm gonna get stabbed for that, but if Neve's a bad guy, she knew anyway, so
Okay.
But
Could also
again,
be
it
neutral.
could be Jester /
could be neutral. It
Executioner.
absolutely could be neutral.
Glitch.
Well, there goes my executioner target.
Well,
Yeah.
guess that answered
Well,
that one.
yeah.
But that doesn't answer that one, because Neve
It
could
doesn't
still be
answer.
Jester, and the assassins know Yatta is that role.
Yeah, Neve could still be
Yeah,
I'm
Jester.
gonna have a Jester win.
Alright.
No.
I'm happy to take a chance, but it's a 50-50, guys.
I'm just gonna
It's
go
not
for
a
it.
50-50, it's like a
You're actually right.
80% chance it's an imposter or bad.
It's a
20% is a
25%
Jester.
chance. It's a
I know
Jester.
that
Can we
There's
solve
only-
a practical problem on the...
That's only if there is a Jester in the game.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
25%.
say exactly the percentages, but
GG.
more likely to be a
Someone
bad
might
guy.
make
More
up.
likely.
Lover! Loving imposter.
Ah,
Or
for
poison.
God's sake. I wanted to remember the
But I
roll!
thought we
I
should
went the wrong way
mention
around the
this because
table!
It is very
Ah.
sad, and I think we should
I
mourn
could have
his death.
taken Zocker's roll!
Was it Yatta or Zocker that died?
Zocca.
This was a report of Zocker's body.
Oh.
we skip this
Awesome.
meeting?
So to
Did you
clarify,
do stuff?
like, is there an assassin for every imposter role, or is there, if there's two imposters, is one assassin?
Only one imposter ever gets the assassin role. Not more, not less, always one imposter. So they get the
And
assassin
yes,
modifier
the
on top of
imposter
their
can
role.
have another role as well.
Yeah, it's a
Okay, so
modifier
do we-
on top of their role.
Do we assume that Neve was assassin then?
We can't assume that.
50-50.
Yes.
They could have been the assassin, they could have not been the assassin. The second imposter could have it still.
Yeah, that one's a coin flip. Actually, even less than that because we just know that they were bad and we know there were 4 bads.
Let's skip.
Yeah, 1 in 4 chance that Neve was an assassin with that. Hi, Celeste.
I put it at a 1 and 2 because after that last play.
Hi, sorry, what? Hello.
Please skip.
Come back.
I've been here the
Thank
whole
you.
time. I have been completely lost in space. Sorry.
Nice.
Right.
In space? Ah, those were good days back in college.
Brownies?
Oh, I could kill for some brownies. Oh.
Builder is big.
I'm gonna make some brownie tomorrow.
Yes, Builder is big.
Builder is thick.
Right.
Like a
So I need to find a body. I need to find a body to get a roll. How am I supposed to get a fucking roll when someone hacks comms? What roll did I get? What roll did I get?
It was blue.
I didn't even get my task!
It was blue. Robbie, what did you do?
Oh, I got
Robbie,
investigator.
Nice.
You know you
got
because I forgot to ask
caught
Whack about
by
that.
the engineer. We all saw you stab and run.
No, we didn't.
So I just picked up investigator.
About, Evie?
Really? Okay.
Yes,
I am
really.
engineer. I'm gonna get assassinated. It was Robbie that stabbed and then ran away.
It wasn't. I'm still
Except
at
the
comms.
comms hasn't turned off yet.
Engineers just fixed it.
And then there was a
No, they
camouflager.
No, they haven't.
I can vouch that there was a camouflager because I changed size when the camouflager does stuff.
Yeah. Did you
So
guys
this
not
was-
get a flash of everyone's colours? Because I got a flash and I saw Robbie running to the right.
I did not.
No.
I saw no colours.
I didn't see
Alright,
colours
I've got
either.
the
No.
exact same patch as everyone else in here because I only got my game from Ken.
I am believing Evie.
It's not that, it's just it might be a glitch.
Could be a
Literally
glitch.
not what happened though.
I
It's not
didn't
like
see any
an
colours either.
in-game
No.
glitch, like an actual physical.
And now I really believe Evie.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So everybody knows I'm the giant,
No,
right?
it proves that we've still got an assassin.
That's also true. But you know how I am the giant? The giant shrinks when the camouflager does his thing. And I shrank.
Huh, I didn't.
Okay,
I did.
well-
If you want
Must
to
have been
test
changing
that,
the
Robbie, you can just turn on the camouflager after we throw you out next time.
Not the imposter. I didn't see anyone else's colours. Everyone was still grey. I have no idea.
I mean,
what
if Evie
Evie's
saw
talking
it-
about, I'm still on comms.
If Evie saw it, and Evie is now dead, and I know that
think you
Evie
were.
was an executioner because I was,
Oh my god.
Skipping. I have no information to add here.
I have one bit of information to add.
Rob, no!
Someone voted.
Well,
Whatever.
Rob, you. Ow, I'm on your side. Sorry. Ken, quick,
Oh, okay
quick
then.
information, tell us.
I mean, the meeting's over, so I don't actually need to volunteer anymore.
Tell us.
Don't need to. We've already won.
No.
We've already won. I didn't need to anymore.
If I the victim gonna pull my votes on.
So what I was going to volunteer was that it wasn't some kind of executioner play, because I was the executioner for someone else. I was going to volunteer that and see if Rob went to assassinate me, because my
Yeah,
target
you
had already
see, like-
died.
The comms and the thing did like matched up perfectly on time for me. Like no one's colours flashed, so I was really.
You
sad
must
about
have
that.
just missed it by a
It's
frame.
And I
the
didn't
same.
get to set up at all, so
Yes, Chris?
that's another round that I've been
If you were the
able to
executioner, why didn't you skip?
I
Was
Why
that
did you
last
become
game,
the? Oh, you
Chris?
become the amnesiac.
I was executioner for you.
Ken, was
You were out. Yes.
was that game because Left had their game crash?
Sorry, who had their game crash?
Celeste did. They're wondering if it was the last game because they had their game crash and it.
Oh, okay. Is this our last game, guys?
Oh.
I could go for another.
I'm
by the
hearing
way,
2 no's, so I guess we're going.
Cool.
What's up?
That's
We need to
happened
discuss
twice
now.
for me. The first time that happened, I was the imposter that camouflaged, and as soon as it got fixed, everyone's colors flashed for me, and I thought, oh no, I've been caught. And then everyone said, oh no, we didn't see who it was. And then it's happened again when I fixed it, and I've seen Robbie do it. I don't know if it's my
Right.
game, but I don't know what I've done.
No, I
different to
think I
anyone
saw
else.
colours flash as well. That was a ghost.
I saw my color for like a brief second, and then I shrank.
Alright, all I can suggest is if you are looking to do a comms camouflage thing, use your camouflage a bit sooner. Don't hold it right to the moment of it because it can lead to issues. And if it turns out to be a recurring bug, then we'll just ditch the version. There have been a few issues we've encountered so far, not to mention a unannounced addition, which I'm not happy with. So we'll give some testing to this, and if needs be, we'll just roll back to the previous version, which didn't have all these fuck-ups.
Yeah, I suppose if any update, it's going to be teething problems. Adjustment.
I do like this version.
Yeah, Robbie, it was a good kill, right? It was a good kill, but bugs, whatever. I don't know. I don't know how soon you use camouflage.
I mean, like, when I tried to time
Vinny, you
it
here?
perfectly, but when we died
I'm
first, I just knew
here
it was...
for the sake of
Right.
Celeste. But they're here now.
Celeste
so.
is here.
Celeste is
I'm here,
back.
sorry.
Alright, cool.
Sorry.
No, we're all good, we're all good.
Don't try
Your game
to
crashes,
time
your game
perfectly, because
crashes.
It's always going to end badly.
Yeah. that's
I
what
don't know
was
why,
thinking
and
of.
it's getting rather annoying.
I can
Just
understand
reinstall
that.
Windows.
Alright, what have I got this time? Oh no, it's
Just
glitch again,
reinstall
isn't it?
Windows.
It's glitch again!
I mean, I can do, but I really don't want to have to reset up my work stuff.
Big boy!
Can I not keep having this?
Wait, is your game?
Can I really not keep having this? Let me
Okay,
chase bait.
if I die, whoever reports my body is bad.
Oh, okay.
And look who's near you.
Ah, so if he dies, and he's also protected me. Good to know. Good to know. Right. Oh, something's been hacked. Lights.
Stay on cans. Cans are safe. You fixed? You fixed? You fixed?
Alright, done.
Need and kin? That's not very nice.
That's not nice.
What are we doing now? Come on,
Doing
Ken, what are we
we?
doing?
What do you mean we?
We're a team.
I'm doing my tasks. You do it.
Well, fine.
Big boy.
Very big.
Hey. If only T did this. Sorry. I've just realised I fucked up. I saw a body on floor and then someone died and as I was clicking the report button,
Oh.
I think they were trying to bring someone back.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Okay, who did you report?
Well, Celeste, it was nice having you around.
I'm so sorry, Celeste. I'm so sorry. I
Yeah,
disguised
it
as you,
said
and
it
then you
was
saw
Celeste
me
that
as
I was
you.
reporting and,
I had to kill
Sol
you.
was the one dying on.
I hoped you were leaving, but no, you
It
came
is
to
very
me.
recent that they've died because I was doing the tree and Celeste acknowledged me.
Okay. And as you're seeing that, Sokka dies. And
Sorry, Ben, where were the bodies?
O2, the doorway to water wheels.
that must have been very recent. Well, like you said, yeah.
It feels very recent, and I think I was by Yatta.
And just to confirm,
think
they
I
definitely
will die.
dropped at
We don't
different
have
times.
Assassin anymore.
I think I am going to die, but if I do, it's Ken and Yatta. I would
Wait,
happily
why
vote
wouldn't they?
Yatta first.
What? I haven't done anything. What's going on?
The two of you were at Water Wheels and I left you.
I wasn't.
That
I
wasn't
never
on
went to. I
Water
never
Wheels,
went
no.
to Water Wheels.
It's not
I
Yatta.
spoke to him in the middle
Robbie,
of
you're
the
100%
like,
sure?
bottom of dropship.
Like 90% sure.
I stayed on top of people the entire round so I wouldn't get accused.
You-
The entire round. Not the same people,
Spoke
Neve.
to me.
Different people. I was on you guys, then I went and followed
Yeah.
Ken, then I came back and I saw Syl, and I also saw Zocca. I was on Zocca at one point as well, but she's just died, so that doesn't really help. But
Yeah, I do remember seeing
Wacko,
Yes
you
for a
on
bit after
vitals with
lights.
me?
He hung around electricals a bit and then just left. I did see him for a bit there.
Should
you
we
did. I
talk
followed you
about-
down to O2 Tree. And I was talking
Oh
to
wait,
you. I
yeah,
said,
yeah,
"What are
no,
we gonna
sorry,
do
yeah,
now?"
you followed me down and then you left, yeah.
Whack, are you
Should-
on Vitals with me? Whack,
No,
are you?
I'm doing this task next to it though.
Okay, so we were in that section. Nice vote for me though, guys. Bad assassin.
Alright.
Whack, Robbie.
Yes.
Whack. Should we
There we go. Alright, let's get working on this. So, Chris is trying to get Robbie and Whack together to form some kind of group, which I am not a fan of. Again.
Done.
There we are.
Boy.
Click.
First is for Queen.
Let's see, where is it? Hello, Dammy, how you doing? I am struggling on how I'm going to handle this. I am struggling on what I can do now. Like, how am I going to win now? I don't know. I already got sussed on me. I need to sit back a little bit. I really need to sit back a little bit. Just kind of let things happen for a moment.
That was bad timing.
Yeah.
Celeste is dead. I got really thrown off then. I was like, wait.
It is Kenjania. I medic shielded him. It was him running away. I am going to die, but thank you very much for the game. Sorry, Ken.
I'm sorry, what?
You had my medic shield, so you were running away dressed as Celeste. You've got the blue ring
That's a
around
very
you.
interesting claim. That's the second time you've out.
Yeah, probably because, you know, I'm medic.
But, I mean,
And you were
everyone
in the
else who
same
was there,
location.
did that not look like Neve? Am I going mad?
No, it looked
Not
like
on my
Celeste.
screen.
Celeste to me.
I was at comms on comms doing
So-
that for the first time in my life.
Yeah, someone died on comms.
I'm about to get assassinated second
I
person
didn't
Yatta.
die.
It looked like
someone
Celeste
waited
did
to
kill
get
and then ran
Specimen.
off, and I went
Oh.
following after Celeste.
I'm skipping
Yeah,
because we're on
it's-
7, so please skip, guys.
Isn't that what
I
Evie
think
said?
you said
Also, can we talk about it? Was Zoka a bad guy who suicided trying to assassinate somebody?
We don't
No
know.
idea.
We don't
We
know.
just ignored that.
It could have been assassin. It could have also been vigilante.
Is vigilante retribution?
Yeah.
Neve, you have to skip here because
If I die, it's
We'll
Neve.
skip.
If I die, it's Neve because assassin can't guess after they voted.
Good point.
oh come on,
Never mind,
guys.
fuck
it's
you anyway.
Evie's executioner.
Ah, I forgot he had medic shield on me. I forgot. Oh, I'm such an idiot. And that was the last of them. Oh no.
Yeah, guys, I just want to point out you had both of the imposters out within the first meeting.
I am so sorry, Celeste. I'm so
Nice.
sorry. I disguised
My
as
first
you.
imposter round of the meeting. You disguise as me and immediately kill me.
I disguised as you and then to frame you, but then you're the one who walks into me. I'm like, no, this is not correct. You're going to report me. I wanted to
be fair,
frame you, not kill
Robbie,
you.
Whack.
I'm sorry.
Robbie, what?
I only
And
cut-
guys,
Yeah.
guys.
I was
No
there
one
if I was going to shoot
mentioned in
them.
that meeting.
I
It's fine, I'll
apologise
find myself
profusely,
asleep
but I was
tonight,
using
it's
you
fine.
both.
Yeah.
I was arsonist, and I was
Yeah,
using you guys to defend me while I went and doused everybody.
Well, I
Not
would
mentioned
I
was
forgot
very
about
purposeful.
medic shield.
died.
You told me you medic shielded me. I
I
forgot.
tried to revive them. I got
Yeah.
reported.
How did you
so-
forget?
I saw an opportunity.
Did.
I saw an opportunity to disguise
believe that
and then
imposters
kill
died so
just
quickly.
as the
That's so
comms
bad as the
unclears
arsonist.
to confuse everyone. But then the only disguise option I had was Celeste. I was like, oh fuck it, I'll just go with this one.
Left, which were you two.
I think you got to scroll up or down for some reason. It happens.
It's
Unless
fine.
you're
I think it was during comms, so it just does that. 'Cause I'm not supposed to be able to disguise as people who aren't alive.
If you want to know,
Good night,
go to
everyone.
Lovers.
Good night, Vilda. Take care.
Good night, Vilda.
Who was second imposter?
That's
Yatta.
okay. It was a
Me.
worthy.
It was Zoka
Evie, why were
Celeste.
you so gunning for me? I don't
I thought
understand.
you were
How did
Theo.
Because it was you and Ken.
It was Zoka Celeste and I was Glitch. I disguised as Celeste. Celeste finds me the instant I've disguised, so I have to kill Celeste. Syl tries to revive Celeste of all people. and then gets blocked by, I think it was Vin calling the meeting.
Oh, I did
Yeah,
nothing
Vin reported the
again.
body.
Wait, would that have revived me? Would that have
Yeah,
revived me?
someone's trying to revive you.
Oh no!
See, if that hadn't gone through, I'd have been thrown out, and you're just like, oh, I'm back again as imposter. Wow. Huh.
The only purpose was to die,
I was
and
really
I couldn't even do
confused
that
'cause-
properly. So
I was really confused because my corpse was just there and it was like someone tripped and snapped their neck on my blood.
Oh, that just went so wrong. I'm sorry, I didn't want to kill you. I just wanted to disguise as you.
So Evie, why were you so certain it was me?
A lot of it was paranoia because I just told Ken I medic shielded him and I'm bait.
It just happened.
And you and Ken were around each other on that left-hand side, and I just saw the double kill. I was like, oh my god, I'm so
Oh, you were
dead.
bait as
Ken
well.
So-
Oh shit, I didn't catch on to that.
Whoever reported me is the person that's bad. And I said the same thing to Neve because I thought you were one of the bad people. So I was like, Neve, if Ken reports me, Ken killed me.
Oh, I didn't put two and two together on that one.
So Evie, there was like 5 people on the left, and I only walked with Ken from light panel to tree.
I haven't
and he
tried
told me
Lost
to
Ark,
go
no.
away, basically, so I left.
No, I'm not looking at adding in extra games into what I stream at the moment. Sorry, Dammy.
Did they die on the left though? I thought someone said they died on the right.
I thought it was left. I'm open
I
to
killed
correction.
Celeste on the left.
Where did the other one die?
Which other one?
Apparently there was 2 kills at the start.
Yeah, the other one was the altruist who died on my corpse and looked like they just kind of tripped and fell.
I was thinking though it wasn't the altruist and it was
That
a
is
Yasha
why I
and
just
Ken
wanted to
double kill. And there was no
Anyway,
altruist, but
been fun.
maybe they just like thought it was. But
No,
anyway.
Anyway, guys,
although
that-
Yatra is always sus, Yatra seems to never be the imposter these days.
That is where we're going to wrap it up there, guys. It has been a wild series of games. Some bugs. Don't know if they're bugs or just teething pains on getting used to bits and pieces, but we'll probably need to look into that. So I'll try and find time with some people if you are available during the week, see if we can hash this out. In the interim,
If
I
you
hope
want,
you have fun.
if you want my,
That's me wrapped up. You were going to say?
oh, fair enough. I was gonna say if you want me to help for anything, just at me and I'll let you know.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Well, guys, I'll pop the post up in Discord as usual for next week, and thank you very much. Catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
And to those of you in the Twitch chat as well, thank you very much for joining in once again. Thank you, Quintus and Adamalek, for the bits and the gifted subs throughout today. You're going at the bits again. The double bitting, I mean, fair enough, but... God damn it. Yeah, they're at it again, Beard. They're at it again. I'm good. You know what? I'm just gonna give you guys a time. I'm gonna give you guys a time on this. You know? What? I thought you were out. Anyway, Quintus, I thought you said you were done. I'm not stopping you, but what? What's this in the background? Good question. Let me have a look. This is Demon from the rock playlist by Streambeats. So this is a track called Demon by Streambeats. Yeah. All Lenny says. I mean, I, as much as I have a horse in this race, I feel like I can't fairly comment at this point. Shut down stream, let RNG decide. Oh, no, I can't do that bid because I've got a live update of the bits coming in. I can't do that. I tell you what, though, we are going to switch to the stream ending bit. I am here. I am here. Who's going first? Oh my goodness, guys. Goodness sake. I'm at least putting this on an intermission for a moment. Let's make it so no one thinks we're about to jump into any more Among Us at the moment. What's going on here? So what's going on at the moment is we're actually wrapping up the stream, but both Quintus and Adamalek want to be #1 for amount of bits given this month. And they are fighting 2 bits at a time for that position. They are fighting 2 bits at a time for that position. It is perhaps about the pettiest thing they could do with these bits. It is the equivalent of flicking pennies into a well, saying, "No, I did it. No, I'm the last one. I've given more. I've given more." Kind of sad you're not even on list. I mean, Celeste, that's entirely up to you. You know, like the current gifted leader is 2 from Daddy Big Bulge, and the bit leader is Animalic on 1526 at the moment, which could change. You had a bit. You toss a coin to your streamer. Oh, value plenty. Oh, value plenty. Yeah, whilst you guys have a moment there, I'm just going to quickly update the Discord with the bits that I said that I do. You know. It's been an interesting stream, I'd say. Interesting new patch. I am, again, not very happy with the fact that they added in a hidden role. I'm really not happy with that. That kind of thing should never be in a mod. You add hidden stuff without any kind of announcement like that. I immediately sussed the entire mod. So, yeah. That bit I'm really not happy about. And getting onto them and be like, yo, what's up with this? Why is this in here? And why is it in here with no controls whatsoever? It's up to this point, I've been able to trust the makers of the mod, but that breaks trust. And I hope you guys understand why I am concerned about that kind of thing, you know? What else could it be hiding? Exactly. We don't know anymore. The whole idea of it being open and free to look at, when you are not open about your open source, it's not open. You know? The mod is open source. I unfortunately cannot read code. I can try and glean bits and pieces, but I can't actually read it. The mod is no longer open source? Oh, I didn't catch that, Celeste. When did it become not open source? They've got it up on the GitHub and everything, right? It's not open source at all? Let me have a look at. If it's not open source anymore, then I'm going to actually just revert. There's drama with Polish at GG. There was drama, but Polish shut down. Like, Polish was just badly managed and shut down. Just reading leaked versions, Townverse. I don't know anything about leaked versions. How can there be a leaked version if you're giving it away? I'm really going to have to look into this further. It was okay. Apparently things change quietly, and I don't like that. This repository is deprecated in favour of repository GG. Now read any. No, Celeste, you look at the wrong thing then. That's the old Townverse. It's Townverse reactivated. You are definitely looking at the wrong thing. Quintus, thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate it, my dude. I would cheer you, but I'm out of water and I'm out of tea. We've gone through all of it. There's been hydrates and bits and whatnot. We're completely out. Animalic, are you conceding? He's conceding. Quintus, congratulations. You've done it. Animalic, I appreciate all the tips you've given in bits all the same. I absolutely 100% appreciate it, my dude. But you have been outbitted. And Quintus is rounding off the number to get the 2550. Get a 0 on the end. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Quintus. Wait. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'll give you a moment. I'll give you a moment. It's kind of funny. We've overshot 2035 there, haven't we? Ah, well. Celeste, if you want to have a look at it, go right ahead. On the Townverse reactivated, go right ahead and have a look at it. If you need a link, let me know. I'll send you over a link to where you can get all the details.
You're all right, Doc.
Animalic is not done. Fair enough. Fair enough. The fake GG, as it were. Edons 124. I have no idea what that means. Sorry. I'm gonna guess that's meant to be the name of the person who did the code. Let me see if I can get a link to the thingamajig to let me know what I'm looking at. Sorry about this.
You're all right, Doc.
Edons 124 Townverse R. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Quintus, thank you for the 450 bits.
You're all right, Doc.
As well. Thank you both for the 450 bits apiece. I think this is probably the point where I should mention. I can't see the leaderboard right now. That's a fun design, isn't it? The hype train blocks a leaderboard. Who designed that? Can I?
You're all right, Doc.
Quintus, okay, with the 2,500 follow-up as well. I think you have made your point. I think you have very much made your point, and I fully appreciate both of you guys' support. I mean, Animatic, as much as you want that #1 spot, at the same time, you guys have shown an incredible amount of support. I really do appreciate it. I really, really do. I do not begrudge you taking second place on this one here, my dude. Thank you. It was rigged from the start. Quintus, you said previously you were out. Juggernaut was neutral? Yes. Juggernaut was a alternative glitch, if I understand, Celeste. So it would stop the glitch from spawning because it would be instead of the glitch. Whatever that really means. I've just noticed Animatic has now got a bright red badge all of a sudden. Oh, you've changed away from the leader badge. You've changed your badge over to the cheer emote. I mean, fair enough. It is, yeah. It is that badge, Celeste. Well, congratulations to Quintus for taking the #1 spot. And as I say, thank you very much to the both of you for your generous contributions. I do think at that point it is now time for us to wrap up on the stream there. If that is where we are bringing a close to it, I've let you guys have your moment. I'm not going to take that from you. I think it is now time for us to wrap up. So I'll be live again on Sunday for some more Warframe. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.
This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away.